Hi, and welcome along to DR Sports. We are here for the game tonight. England versus North Macedonia in the European qualification. Of course, England sitting pretty at the moment, doing really, really well. But of course, North Macedonia stand in their way tonight. And we've got a bit of an AFTV takeover on DR Sports today. We've got Lee, the judges in the building. Laurie, my brother Lyle is here.
No, but listen, I've been doing a lot of DR stuff, right? I mean, like, when I was on the football, do the boxing. Shout out to everybody that watches our boxing channel.
Yeah, we know that. Well, what's wrong with that?
It's not whose
side you on Sunday?
What's the point, sir?
That's a good question.
Whose side you on Sunday?
And we got Ty in the building.
Thank you very much to for inviting me. He's Laurie's part of our coaches.
Oh yeah,
one of our coaches. So
what are you, DR or AFTV?
AFTV,
Today
definitely.
I'm DR, but you know, I'm flexible. I'm
all right.
I'm a bit like Kai Havertz.
Yes,
I can play in different positions.
So you got no loyalties, is that what you're saying, like, yeah?
No, it means I can
Anyway,
play in different
We've got the Lyle brothers in today.
The Lyle, yes.
Don't mess about.
Listen, sorry to interrupt. I have to get this in. I'm glad because I nearly forgot. I think I forgot it last time. I have to do. Sorry, excuse me, Laurie. I have to get
the NHS.
funny. You listen. After the quiz, you need the NHS for you. After the quiz.
Before you do any quiz, let me read out the teams, right? Because you know, what I mean, we're trying to take this thing off of the relevance of what we're here for. Which
no, it's not. It's relevant.
We're here to. Actually, I've got a job for you.
Go on.
I've got a job for you in a minute. First of all, let me read out the England team. The England team in goal, Pickford. Pickford in goal. Walker. Stones. Maguire. Luke Shaw. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Declan Rice. Jordan Henderson. Saka. Kane. And Rashford. A very, very strong England team. And then on the bench is Trippier, Aaron Ramsdale, Mark Gay, Phillips, Mings, Grealish, Maddison, Gallagher, Foden, Eze, Johnston, and Wilson. All right? So that's how I'm going to come back in a second and talk about the England team. But first of all, Ty, if you can read out the North Macedonian team. There you go. There it is.
I knew it. Right, so it's Dimitrievski.
Oh, yeah, you can read it off the screen there, yeah. I forgot.
That's good, that one.
Ristovski.
Well done.
Zajkov, thank you.
Yeah.
Velkovsky. Ashkovsky. Almas. Ademi. Bardi. And the disgrace, the absolute disgrace. I knew it was him. There's different haircut, but the same arrogance, ridiculous, egotistical silliness is still there. Alioski, I don't know.
Formerly of Leeds.
Yeah, formerly of Leeds. That's why I hope
Macedonia. Nicholas Pepe.
Well, he's not no mate of Nicholas. I hope Macedonia get beaten about 35-0 in the first half. Jadowski and Netorovsky.
Never personal, though, is it? It's just banter.
Just looking at that England team, Robbie, I know it is an important game, but come on.
Why didn't Eberechi and Callum Wilson. And Eberechi and Callum Wilson.
Listen, remember North Macedonia famously knocked out Italy and stopped Italy from going to the World Cup.
They did.
Yeah, but it's taking a risk, is it?
You can't really take them lightly.
You can.
I get you on that. Yeah, you know what I mean? What gets me is one the other night. The game the other night, Malta. If Aaron Ramsdale couldn't play in that one, I mean, what games are he going to play?
Well, Eberechi and Callum Wilson.
Eze came on, didn't he?
He did, but he should have started. But then Robbie, I disagree. You can't take them lightly. Anybody that's got Oliowski in their team, you can't take seriously. So you can't take them lightly.
I don't care if it's the best team in the world. Aaron Ramsdale should
play. Yeah, Aaron.
He's arguably had a better season than Pickford.
Well, of course he has. We should have won the league.
Let's give him a game because he's playing against Malta. He should be playing in the first place.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Like Robbie said, if he's not going to play in games like this, you do wonder when is he going to get it.
That's what I'm saying, Laurie.
All the Man City players are back in the team, of course.
Yeah.
We just saw, or shall I say, back in the squad, Walker and Stones playing. Grealish, we can see there, he's on the bench, but Grealish, he's back in a fit state to play after his celebration.
Well, that's interesting. Sorry, Robert. I just like to go on record saying, I hope if we win the league and our players go on a bender, they will get the same treatment that Grealish did. You can do what you want and not play. Hopefully, if we...
What are you on about now?
No, Grealish, the Man City players were excused. Why?
Yeah, because they just won the treble.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter? They just won the treble.
So they're allowed to be
So they need
excused.
a little break. Bloody hell. Straight after that, all the emotions involved, the celebrations, you know what I mean, letting their hair down for a bit. What? And then you want them to go, actually, guys, forget all that. You're playing against Malta.
Robbie, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying they shouldn't celebrate. But if you know you've got a game, you can't go on an alleged bender, can you? When you know you're still on English.
Actually, you know what? I am going to say something here. Ty has made a point.
Thank you.
And I'm going to agree to him to a certain extent. I'm a little bit concerned that Jack Grealish is becoming as famous now for his celebrations as he is for his stuff on the pitch. Do you not think he's getting a little bit of a...
What's wrong with that? Yeah, I mean,
he's always running up
wouldn't you want to be in that position to be celebrating?
Yeah, but you have to celebrate.
No, but are you not worried that...
Sensibly.
Yeah.
I think, look, it's a different thing, innit? Look, you know, I can imagine they've won the FA Cup, they've won the league, right?
Which they shouldn't have.
And probably they've turned around and said, well done, we can't really celebrate too much because we've got the FA Cup next week.
Yeah.
They win the FA Cup, we can't celebrate the FA Cup because we've got the...
I'm not trying to be a killjoy.
No, so I feel that they could do it. But what I think the point Ty's making is, and then after that, because they'd done all that, the England manager said, right, OK, you can have this game off and rest.
So why can't Bukayo...
Arsenal win the league
exactly.
this season, and, you know, are they going to rest Saka and all
exactly.
that? I don't know.
If there was a game the week after, I'm sure they would.
Yeah, my point was slightly different. I mean, before the game we saw, and listen, I'm not going there, but I think I'm just mentioning it because I think it's worth mentioning. Saw pictures of Gaza, a player that was a great player.
Was a great player.
Had his career severely affected by alcohol.
Yeah.
We don't want Grealish to go down that road. I'm just a bit worried that every time you see him recently, he's been in...
Yeah, but the man's he's bad all season. He hasn't been able to indulge in any of that. And then the end of the season's come now. They've won everything. They've won everything going. He's allowed to have a drink.
Of course he is.
Yeah, but,
you know what I mean? Bloody hell.
But sorry, Robbie, you're saying that he's not allowed to indulge in it because he's a professional athlete at the highest level and he's getting paid millions of money. So of course he's not.
It's nothing to do with the money, Tom.
No. The thing is, if that's your job, you have to. And the thing is, listen.
Yeah, but his job's finished.
No, it's not finished.
It is finished.
No, it wasn't finished for Malta. They've still got 2 international games.
No, but the manager said to him, take a rest. Right, take a rest in the Malta game.
Okay.
Right, and then you come back in for this game.
Okay, Robbie, fair enough. So then why in the season is Bukayo playing 90 minutes every England game and getting burnt out and costing us Premier League then? Why is he playing every single minute? Why is he playing every single minute? Give Bukayo a rest then. You don't give Bukayo a rest. Bukayo is on in the season. No, Bukayo's in the season. You don't give him a rest.
Bukayo didn't win the treble, did he?
No, but when Bukayo was
treble,
in the season,
3 things.
Yeah. So when you're in the season, he didn't get a rest, did he? No, man, that's wrong. That's wrong.
The other thing is,
Bukayo was burnt out.
The other thing is, like, probably Jack Grealish doesn't drink all season. Like, you know what I mean? So he's there.
I think it's widely known that he likes to drink.
It's not only Jack, by the way.
And he likes to
It's not only him, it's others as well.
No, but hold on. It's widely known that he likes to drink and a pie. I'm just saying, are we in danger of perhaps encouraging that a bit too much?
What is a good question?
Corey Anderson says, why is everyone taking jabs at us? We have done something that is called impossible. And to do that, we are allowed to celebrate.
Okay.
We've been very consistent and the players have been and had no rest in between. And I agree with him.
My heart
you can have a celebration. You know what I mean?
My heart bleeds for the players. They get so much money, they've got so much fame, they've got so much fan adoration, but
they're still human beings. It's not all about money, you know.
Absolutely.
Life is not all about money. It's human beings that want to celebrate.
What's Pocky watching? They are entitled to celebrate, but when you've got England duty, you celebrate sensibly. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying don't celebrate. Celebrate sensibly.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
A little bit over the top, but you know.
That's what I'm saying.
You ain't going to win a treble every time you.
No. Exactly. Well, listen, I wish it was our players celebrating.
And that who's that person that said that they've done something impossible?
Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't done the invincible, though, have they? All right. Yeah, all right. Oh, that is impossible.
Well, it ain't impossible because, you know,
because we did it.
Man United done it as well, didn't they? Treble. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, they both done treble, but nobody's done the invincibles. That is impossible, and we did it. But then, yeah, I've got you two here, and I've forgotten, and I'm so sorry because I forgot, because you two here were last time with the takeover. You have to say the great watch along day. I said, you buy one, you get one free. You're both here. Please, two of you together, because it was the staple of the watch along.
You buy one, you get one free. I said, you buy one, you get one free.
Thank you so much. The watch alongs, when you two used to say it,
Has anyone seen the breaking news about Jens Lehmann?
Yeah,
What's
I saw
that?
that, where he took a chainsaw to his neighbour's house.
Oh.
yeah. Him and his neighbour must have had a dispute over something, and he took a chainsaw to his garage or something like that, and he's been done for it.
Oh, blimey.
Why am I not surprised?
Mad Dog Lehmann strikes again.
No, Jens is
the German chainsaw massacre.
Listen, I won't say it. Jens is an
I was laughing when I saw that.
legend.
Do you remember we was going up to, you was there like that time in the services. We all pulled up. We was pulled up, and he was in the services.
Oh, was he?
That's right. Yeah,
remember, you was there.
Yeah.
And he had all time for all the Arsenal fans that were.
Oh, he's brilliant. Jens is fantastic.
Off for that thing. He was coach at Arsenal at the time. And we were surprised. I asked the question why when he said, "Oh no, as I'm a coach, I'll come up with my own night," you know.
Yeah.
But a complete lovely guy.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
He's a bit of a one-off, isn't he?
What a legend.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to.
You don't want to mess
share
with
a
him.
room with him or anything like that.
Listen, one of my greatest moments of Jens is when we beat Southampton 1-0 when we won the league. I think it's I think it was in the Invincible season. Robbie scored a great goal, set up by Thierry Henry. He effortlessly clawed the ball out of the sky and then threw it at the back of Kevin Phillips' head.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Jens was absolutely incredible.
You know,
that's just typical
It
Jens.
was time wasting. He went over the barrier one time.
The ball boy gave him the ball.
Oh yeah.
Then he
Back of the fence.
I mean, goalkeepers are known for being pretty eccentric, but he's like on that next level.
He was
isn't
on another level.
But you say that. This is how clever he was, because he knew what to do.
Right, look at this comment here from Mazzella 101, and he actually makes a good point.
Yeah.
He says, if Lehmann played for another team,
Yeah.
Ty would be saying he's a disgrace.
Oh yes, he would. Yes,
What you got to say about that then? The disgrace and the cheat.
Listen, it depends why.
No,
Listen,
answer
to me,
that.
yeah.
That's a great point that that guy makes.
No.
Answer that.
What I will say is, listen,
Yeah, answer that.
I don't know.
Answer that.
I don't know what happened, and I can't condone what Jens did. But I'm sure if Jens did that, he was within his rights. That's all I can say. Because Jens is never wrong. So I'm not saying I condone what Jens did.
We've had a few
but,
eccentric keepers like that. Though. Emi Martinez, he's another one. Isn't he? He's a bit.
Yep. World Cup win as well.
Yeah.
Jens was absolutely superb. He really was. He was brilliant. The only standing.
Who was a better keeper
goalkeeper
for Arsenal?
between Jens and Emi?
Yeah.
There's not even no contest, no disrespect to Emi. It's Jens. Jens was
Jens or Seaman?
unbelievable. This is a great question, and I know what the judge will say. And listen, David, listen, I said it before. David is in my FIFA World Cup manager mode team. Obviously, other games are available, but I've got to go for Jens because he's the only unbeaten
Jens?
goalkeeper. Yes,
No, man.
Jens.
Seaman.
Seaman, man.
Okay,
Yeah.
and listen,
Really?
I'll
Lens over Seaman?
because he's the only unbeaten goalkeeper.
No, but is he a better keeper though?
Seaman, man.
Seaman
Remember
for me,
that save he made that time?
From Paul
Sheffield United.
Pesky, from Paul Pesky
It's
Oliver.
unbelievable.
From Paul Pesky Oliver. He's made a couple of them.
I remember the one he made at Sunderland when we only lost once in the league.
And you have to say Jens, yeah?
Yeah.
You have to say Jens in that Champions League final.
Let us down.
Yeah,
Let
but
us down in the biggest
Yeah,
moment.
that's
yeah, but how many times did he save us though?
Let us down in
Yeah, but that's a
the
big
Champions League final.
And I'm going to say this with Jens Lehmann, and
No,
I
I don't
didn't
think
say
that's
it to him at the time. He let me down on that Spurs.
Oh, when he stepped on his...
Yeah, no,
yeah,
he took the cross off of that 2-2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Lee, you're saying that. You know what?
he should have won that game.
Yeah.
But you know what? The referees have come out now and said it shouldn't have been a penalty. They come out 20 years later. This is what I mean. No good now. They said it shouldn't have been a penalty. That's what they come out now.
Yeah, but he did. He stepped on his foot.
Yeah, he stepped
Yeah,
on
but
his
Keane pushed him as well. But listen, you're saying about yes. Listen. I remember. I don't know if you lot were there against Portsmouth when we're 1-on-1. Jose Antonio Reyes scores a textbook volley. About 5 minutes to go, Ayak Beni Yakubu is 1-on-1 with Jens. We're all saying this is it, and Jens puffs out his chest and saves it. This is what I'm saying. And we went on to go and beat him. So I'm sorry. Listen. David, brilliant, but I've got.
Mate, the FA Cup final was outstanding. Do you remember in 2005?
Yeah, brilliant, unbelievable saves.
Still the Champions League final. That's what I said.
What about the
Waleed? Big up to Waleed. He said thoughts on Kai Havertz joining and Partey leaving.
Well, I don't think.
Right, let me take this one. Right, because I mentioned that because when I came in today, I was pressing you and Lee and Ty to give me something to go on because I just can't understand that signing. It don't make no sense to me. I'm struggling with it. To me, I can't see a word whereby we've allowed, it would appear, Chelsea to come in and take Caicedo off us.
Well, we don't
and the
know
money
that.
that we're going to give them for Kai Havertz is going to fund the signing of Caicedo.
Manager obviously doesn't want Caicedo as a priority. He's Declan Rice is their priority. And now he's looking at it and thinking he can get... I think with the signing of Havertz, it's like... It's unexpected in that I don't think... It's
definitely...
hold on, right? I don't think anyone's expecting him to be available. He's available. So, obviously, they reckon that Arteta's been a long time admiring of his. I'm just. It's
I know, that's what I'm saying.
For me, it's a surprise signing.
It's not a trick question. For
me, it's a surprise signing. It would be a surprise signing, but you've got to trust. You've got to trust.
Yeah, other than we, of course we do. But what I'm saying is, when you heard that we were in the running for,
when you heard we were getting Aaron Ramsdale, how did you feel about that?
No, I was okay with Ramsdale.
The one thing that he does give us is Champions League experience. That's one thing that he does. You know what I mean? No.
Why is he
scored the winner in the Champions League?
Well, no, he's played in the Champions League. Like, if you have a look at a lot of our players, have not played in the Champions League. You go from all Ben White, Ramsdale. Not played in it. I don't think Gabriel Saliba's not.
No.
I don't think Tierney might have done at Celtic. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but what is he bringing though? Like in terms of his football attributes?
Experience, exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Experience.
Like,
just that, yeah.
And trophy know-how as well.
I think also he's got a bit of height. If he can, you know.
But he's not known as being very good area.
No, but I think also what people listen. I'd rather Arsenal go down other routes than him. If I'll be honest, before that, well, I feel we've got more priorities than that. But what we do need and what we seem to fail with is that Arsenal need to strengthen the squad as well. Right?
Exactly.
They need 4 or 5 players that are going to come in and strengthen the squad.
Exactly.
So he's not saying he's going to be one of those players that's going to be a
start every week.
Starter, but he's one that can improve the squad. But what we need at the moment more than that is nailed on starters coming into the midfield.
Well, the Boston says Chelsea go fund me to buy a baller that you actually need.
No,
that is true.
Is what Laurie's saying?
Well, I agree with that. Why?
Well, but that's the aesthetics of it. That's how it looks at the moment.
No, but that's not true,
Laurie.
Laurie.
I'd like to ask Arteta and Edu and whatever and I really like to ask this question is that why did you go for put a bid in for £70 million for a player in January, and then 5 months later, you're not going back in? I don't understand that.
I don't.
You can change your mind, though, can't you? You can change your mind. You can be like.
Well, you're prepared to spend £70 million on it.
£70 million in January, and then like they're thinking to themselves now.
That both very well to me.
But if anything, Caicedo's enhanced his reputation since then. Yes.
Yeah, but you're saying, Laurie, you're saying that.
I think he's an excellent player.
He is, but sorry, Laurie, you're saying that we're going to pay Chelsea the money to get Caicedo. You've heard that Tony Bloom said he wants 120 million. So Chelsea don't get him for 60 million.
No, they won't get him for 60 million. I mean,
exactly.
They've already
funded it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but we part-funded that. If we buy Havertz,
that's it.
We've in effect part-funded the signing of Caicedo.
But there's nothing to say we won't get Caicedo.
I'm very surprised.
Do you know the thing is about this, right? Is that and I wanted both. I wanted Declan Rice and Caicedo. Yeah.
So did I.
But when I think about it, do we really need both?
Yes.
If we kept, because a lot of people are moaning about the fact that Partey's been linked with a move away, right? We got Partey, we got Jorginho. Xhaka's probably going to move on. Would both of those play week in, week out?
Exactly. Yeah, because I think because
they're both literally
Declan Rice can play the box to box.
Yeah, but literally
both of those players are flexible.
Literally, both of those players, right, play in the same position.
Exactly.
No, but Caicedo, even against us, he played as a right back. He was arguably the best player on the pitch.
Where do you want him playing though?
Central midfield.
I just want the player.
I think Declan Rice can play the other role as well, the box to box. I think he's restricted by playing that.
And what I would say, if they did get that Lavia, I really, really rate that player.
Yeah,
I think he's a top going to be a real. He will be
going to be.
But I think he's already at a very good level, right? You saw when he came and he played against us, he dominated the midfield.
Yeah.
And I think, so if they got Lavia
And Declan Rice. Would we need Caicedo as
and
well?
I'd be happy with that. And it all depends.
And Havertz.
And Havertz. It all depends on how expensive.
Where are we going to play Havertz then? Just out of
Well,
interest.
I don't. To me,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
To me, that's the mystery. That's the mystery of it.
Is he a striker? Is he
But do you
in
not
front
do you
three?
not have to look on it and say, do you have to have a certain amount of trust in him, right? Because
Absolutely.
right,
Yeah, but I'm still gonna ask the question.
when they bought Ben White, everybody was like, why?
I didn't.
And look how well
You didn't.
Where did you think he was going to play then, Ben White?
I knew he was a good player because I'd spoken
No, where
to
did you
Brighton
think he was
fans
gonna
and
play?
Leeds fans. I knew.
Where did you think he was going to play?
Centrally or right back?
I never thought right back. But
I never thought-
He never
was happy
really
with Ben
played
White.
right back.
No,
at
he
any
had
club
been
before.
tried in those positions before.
He never really played
And
right back.
there's a lad from down the way there, Leeds fan. You know the guy,
yeah.
and he was waxing lyrical
Yeah,
about.
but he played as a centre back when he was at Leeds
centre
and
midfielder.
Brighton.
Yeah.
But I'm not seeing anyone wax lyrical about Kai Havertz. You speak to Chelsea fans, they're thinking, yeah. I spoke to Matisse, shout out to Matisse, right, the other day, seriously. And Matisse, I said to Matisse, what do you think to Kai Havertz? And you know what he said to me? Laurie, please take him.
Okay.
No, but then Matisse also said on this the weekend, the transfer roundup, also said that I wanted to keep him, but on the bench. Right, so it wasn't like he's saying get rid of him, get rid of him.
Yeah.
Right. Real Madrid wanted him.
Exactly.
Bayern Munich wanted him.
Exactly.
Can't be rubbish, can he?
No, I didn't say
There's
he was
got to be
rubbish.
something
No,
in it.
I'm not, I'm stop-
I
no, I'm not
also
saying he's
think
rubbish.
that, because it
He's a
hasn't
German
worked out with
international.
him.
He's not rubbish. I'm just
It's
saying
not
that.
because it ain't worked out at Chelsea doesn't mean to say he's not going to work.
Yeah.
out.
No.
Well, and that's the other thing. So I think,
They're taking
Listen.
a gamble, Chelsea, letting him go.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and they are because they could be strengthening a rival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, because you look at the signings of Jesus and Zinchenko.
Yes.
City probably didn't think it made any difference.
No.
Well,
They went on to win the league, but
Which
they
they
did
shouldn't have.
strengthen a rival
Yeah.
in us.
I'll be disappointed if Chelsea are our rivals next season.
Well, yeah.
Right. No, I'll be disappointed.
Risba says, which retired legend would you want to sign now?
Patrick
Would it be
Vieira.
Henry?
Well, listen. Yeah.
Henry, man.
That's a
Thierry
no-brainer.
or Patrick or Dennis. Any of those three.
And Stretford Ender says, somebody please remind Ty
Go
that
on.
Preston North End were the original Invincibles.
Absolutely. Yes, I know.
Arsenal are not the only team to achieve this. Learn your facts,
No,
please.
learn your facts, my friend, because they played 12 games. Okay, they played 12 games in 1888.
Still
okay?
unbeaten, no?
And even
Still unbeaten,
your
sorry.
your millionth granddad weren't even born in 1888. All right.
Yeah, but 100 years from now, people
So
will be saying that
they
about
played
you.
12 games.
Sure, it's 1888.
Yeah,
Wasn't it
1888. Yeah.
It
It was.
was right. They only played.
They played 12 games, all right?
You know what I mean? It's,
They
Yeah,
played
yeah,
12
it's not
games.
really the
So
same.
what are you talking about? So you
and
learn
that
your
sounds
facts.
like a bit of Man United fan.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
That is guy that didn't get an invincible team. Talking
like
about
the
learn my
Man United
facts.
fans,
I know all my facts, all right?
they've had a bad year, Man United, but they did win the.
Thinking
But
of-
they won the Carabao Cup, so it's all right.
more-
Obviously, other energy is available,
Speaking about this game, I'm looking at England's group. It's not an easy group, really, is it?
isn't it?
Isn't it? Isn't it? I mean,
It's not an easy group.
And listen, no disrespect
that's an easy group.
to anyone else, but it's not really a top
No,
group,
it's,
is it?
no, it's not.
So,
Laurie, that's an easy group.
I'll tell you, AFT would have given Malta a game.
we can't say that.
Well, I've just
Well,
said
the
it.
group. I mean, the group. To be fair, right. This is the group, right? The group is England. They're top at the moment on maximum points, 9 out of 9.
Yeah.
Ukraine, they're decent side.
Yeah.
Oleg,
They got 6 points. Italy,
Italy, obviously.
3 points from 2 games.
They're-
North Macedonia, who stopped.
Yeah.
Actually, you might have a decent point because North Macedonia.
That's not an easy
stopped-
group.
They
There's
stopped
easier
Italy from
groups
going
than
to the
that.
last World Cup, and Malta.
There's easier groups
Yeah,
than
but
that.
is
I
it-
guarantee none of them will win the World Cup.
No,
Speaking,
top 2 qualify, of course.
By the way, big up Scotland, man.
That's a proper group.
Well
Spain,
done.
Scotland, Norway.
well done,
Did you see that
Kieran.
game the other day? That was the original smash and grab. They got absolutely battered.
Original.
Absolutely battered. And it was
saw the
like,
highlights.
Yeah.
Well done.
Erling Haaland, he got booed, didn't he? By the
That's
Norway
ridiculous.
fans.
No, they
Did
can't.
they? Why?
That's ridiculous.
Well,
Why?
it wasn't just him, but the team got booed off. Bro.
Why?
Is that
But
because
Haaland,
Is that 'cause
Haaland
he's
had-
English?
Haaland had already come off. He scored the penalty. He came off.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
They were cruising to win, but it's 1-0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
And
he
then
got booed
Scotland
at the
scored
hotel
2
or
quick
something
goals.
like that. They got
Well,
booed.
what?
Waleed says, look at Salah and KDB. Flops at Chelsea, but Premier League legends now, Laurie.
No, that's a very
Yeah, but
good
that's
point.
slightly different circumstances.
What a great
Very
point.
good
Right.
point.
I'll answer
What
that.
a great point.
I'll answer that.
Oh, said that. What a big.
I'll answer that. I'm more
Well
than
done,
happy to
Waleed.
answer that. Kai Havertz has been at Chelsea for 3 seasons, been playing at that time consistently, and he's not hit the heights.
Yeah, and KDB and Salah both played
How long
at
were they
Chelsea,
at Chelsea for?
and they both flopped.
KDB hardly played a Premier League game for Chelsea, did he? I don't think he did.
No, yes, he did.
He did.
Yes, he did. He
I saw
played
the
games for
Salah.
them.
Mourinho
Not 3, he
coming
weren't
out.
there 3 seasons, I know that. Salah was there 1 season.
But they both at Chelsea
Yeah.
and flopped, and now look at them.
yeah, but listen, I am not saying that Havertz.
Oh, you're
is
not saying
rubbish.
that,
No, no.
He's not a couple of weeks ago.
Now, let me make this clear. What I'm
not
trying
saying
to
that.
establish is what is the rationale behind signing him? And you guys not been able to tell me, to be fair. have you?
Well, maybe that's
Squad
got a
depth.
bit to
All
do
you keep telling me is
Maybe that's got a bit
Squad
to do with it,
depth.
innit?
Squad depth.
You lot
2
keep
years
telling
from
me.
now, right, Laurie's going to have his name on the back of his shirt going, I never said that. I never said that.
No, you lot, your rationale for signing him seems to be let's trust the process.
Absolutely.
Listen, I know.
Well, you kind of have to in a
Which
way.
means that you've got reservations yourself.
Not really. I haven't.
Listen, I've got reservations at this moment in time with the whole of the transfer window again. Arsenal, Edu and Arteta have got to get it right this time. But in the past, over the last couple of years, they have got it right. 99,
More often than not.
More often than not. There's 1 or 2 you could turn around, but the majority they've got right. So I'm going to trust in what they're going to.
Because I actually think you made an excellent point. Because I agree with you 100% when you said it. You said you went hell for leather in January trying to sign Caicedo. That was in January.
Yeah, it's
Here we are in June, and the
it's
Caicedo project seems.
It's a worry when you're spending 70 million. You're prepared to spend 70 million in January.
Yeah, but you can change your mind.
And then,
You can.
that doesn't shape
Yeah,
right
but
to
Lee-
be like. You
but
know what I mean?
Lee-
Like if you're going to spend 70 million on a player, you must be convinced about him.
Exactly.
Yeah, but-
exactly.
yeah, but-
I think they are convinced about him that he's a top player, but they've just changed their mind on what they want for the squad. And never know, could they go back?
It would appear to have made
Exactly.
Declan Rice the
I-
absolute priority.
I would have loved to have got both, like you guys, but
And we still might.
you know. By the way, as they're singing the national anthem of North Macedonia, just to remind you about the Claude Cup, which is going to be taking place on Saturday, the 24th of June. The AFTV All-Stars versus the DR Sports All-Stars,
All-Stars.
right? AFTV All-Stars managed by myself and Troops.
Hey.
DR Sports All-Stars managed by Expressions and KG. Right?
That's enough to wait on straight away, isn't it?
You've got to get down
never.
there on the day. It's at the New River Sports Centre in North London. Make sure you come and check it out. All the proceeds go to the Guna Claude Trust. Lee is going to be donning his boots in the game, and
Yes.
so is Ty.
Fortunately,
What
luckily,
time kick-off is it?
amazingly,
2 o'clock?
exactly.
Yeah.
2 o'clock.
What
2 o'clock.
No, the
position?
doors open at 2. I think the kickoff will be just before 3 o'clock.
Doors open at 2. What position do you play, Ty?
I'm holding midfielder, so just put me in front
Kante.
of the back. Well, I wish.
Maybe you're Caicedo. Tycedo.
Listen,
Tycedo.
Tycedo.
very good. If I was
Tycedo.
if I was,
Whoa.
if I-
Tycedo. Whoa.
if I was
He comes
Caicedo-
from Hornsey Lane.
Never seen a game.
well, it's actually come from Hornsey Rise. Take on players half my size, but that's a different thing. But,
Very good.
Thank you. No, if I-
Wisdom says, shame on you, Robbie. How can you compare KDB and Salah's situation with Kai? Well, it is a point that these are 2 players that flopped at Chelsea and then have gone on to
but it's
be
very
excellent
different
players.
circumstances, very
Well, it's just, is it?
Very, it is. Yeah, very different.
In what way?
Because, like I said, those guys barely played for Chelsea.
no, but they played enough though.
Barely played.
They played enough.
Whereas Kai Havertz has been at Chelsea for 3 seasons, and I'm yet to meet one Chelsea fan that's been convinced by him during that time.
Yeah, but Bayer Leverkusen fans were convinced.
Yeah, but
by
I'm not
him,
talking about Bayer Leverkusen.
But I'm saying,
talking
so
about
that
Chelsea.
shows. But at Bayer Leverkusen, he was good, so he
No,
can't
but-
be that bad. Can
Don't
he?
forget to like this video, by the way.
Chelsea.
I know.
I remember though when he was going to Chelsea, there was a lot of Arsenal fans going out, and I didn't really see too much of him.
I wanted him.
Why didn't
Everybody's
He was
going,
brilliant.
he's great. We want,
Yeah,
we,
yeah,
we,
he was.
we need to get him and all that.
Yeah.
Like. So now we can get him for a little bit cheaper.
Somebody out there, because none of these guys seem to know, somebody just put it in the comments. What is the rationale behind the proposed signing of Kai Havertz to Arsenal?
Squad depth.
Because no, I want you to be more specific, and anyone can say squad depth.
quality.
What is he
experience.
bringing? Where's he going to play? What's he going to
Experience.
do?
I don't know, but Lee said
Well, you
experience.
can't tell me. So that's why I'm asking people in the comments to tell me.
Well, we have told you experience. Can play along the front three.
Robbie said, yeah.
And also, like, you know what I mean, apparently makes a nice cup of tea. Like, there you go.
He makes a nice cup of Rosie Lee. I love it.
Give you another player that flopped at Chelsea that's
Go on.
gone on to do pretty well for himself.
Go on.
Lukaku.
Oh, don't mention him, Robbie, please.
I know, but that is true, isn't it?
Yeah, that's maybe
That is true.
That's maybe not the best example.
No,
yeah,
but he did, didn't
He's
it?
done AC Milan on loan.
When's he really been? He's only been successful at Everton.
West Bromwich Albion.
No, Inter Milan he did well. He won the league. Won the league.
Yeah, but I'm talking about in the Premier League.
But he won the league in Milan.
Yeah.
Won Quadrado.
Yeah.
Flopped at Chelsea.
Yes.
Been excellent at Juventus over the years.
That's a very good
Still at
point.
Juventus.
No.
No, won Quadrado.
Oh,
Colombian.
right,
Yeah.
Yeah, one control. Yeah.
Yeah, nice name that as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Quadrado.
Yeah.
So there's a few.
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
Players in the huddle, the North Macedonia players. There's Trent
Trent is
Alexander-Arnold praying there, right? Getting ready for the game to kick off. Of course, what have you made Trent playing in midfield?
Yeah. Like,
I'm going to make a
Look
point
good the
here.
other
Like,
day,
I'm going to make a point here, like, you know what I mean? Because everybody's going, oh, it's great from Gareth Southgate, yeah? Well, it's brave against Moore to do it, yeah? Right, and also, he's turned around and said, Ben, and I'm going to pick on Ben, I can't play Ben White because he's playing out of position at right back.
But he plays out of position
and
with
all
us.
that. All of a sudden, he goes and puts him in midfield. Well, I've not seen him playing midfield once for
That's a good point.
For Liverpool.
But you know what it is, right? With the Ben White thing, I know I'm digressing slightly. I'd love somebody out there to tell the truth. There's something that's clearly gone on there.
I mean, he can't
between
can't
Ben
manage
White and England.
And also Lee, you know, we were saying when you and Nicky did the Malt watch along, we were saying that we was very sketchy about what Harry Maguire did in Greece.
Ooh.
Apparently, from what I've seen, he actually
Allegedly.
was. No, it's not allegedly. He's not allegedly. And I will say,
Be careful.
No, it's not allegedly. He was actually found guilty in a Greek court.
Of what?
Of afraid whatever it is, but he's found guilty. So that's what I mean. Yeah, he was found guilty. So we would say we're careful. He was actually found guilty and fined and had a suspended sentence. And yet Ben has not done any of that. And yet he's not in the England team.
I remembered what I was going to say earlier. Changing the subject completely.
Go on.
Right.
Completely. Oh, I like it.
Thank you very much. I can't. I watched the West Ham and Arsenal debate. Right. And I love Gameday, don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah,
He's a big
we love
old
Gameday.
man.
Went in a bit hard.
I thought he was.
He's a bit
no,
hard,
I like him, and I'm going to
he's
say
cool, he's
he's
cool.
a nice guy.
He is.
And he's a big sod, so I ain't going to go too big on him. But I thought he went a little bit over the top on West Ham.
Yeah, he was a bit harsh.
Oh, really?
I thought it was a little bit harsh on West Ham.
I've been getting torn into by West Ham fans.
Why?
No,
Why? For what?
No, just because I was saying on the Best of Enemies.
Yeah.
That they've been going a little bit over the top. Some of these,
some of them
have.
Saka's
Saka!
in, right? They've been going a little bit over the top. Listen, great
Some of them have.
achievement,
I
great
like it,
achievement by West Ham.
Absolutely.
But there's been a lot of West Ham fans saying to me that they feel that they had a better season.
No.
And I'm like,
no.
you didn't.
I think they had their tongues very firmly in their cheeks.
So, no, they weren't. They were being dead serious when they said
Well,
that.
there can't be. There
Right,
can't be.
so that's all I was saying. Yeah, I mean, well done, West Ham. You had
Exactly.
to win a trophy. To win a trophy was fantastic.
Yeah,
was
I
brilliant.
agree.
Yeah.
But
Lucas
weren't they having a
Fabianski
better
and all that?
season than Arsenal?
No
They probably
way.
had a better season than West.
Can you keep that in?
United.
Oh, that's
kept that
great.
in.
Oh,
Saka
look
did
at
well
Saka
there.
there. Brilliant.
That well in. That was good distribution by Pickford, but a poor ball actually.
Yeah,
by
they
Saka,
had a
man.
better season than Man United.
But the way Saka kept that in, though, that was amazing.
They did. Well, anyway, to all the... Sorry, Lee, go on.
Better season. You're
Yeah,
taking
man,
a
I'm serious.
No, they did. They did.
I'm serious.
The Man United. No, they
Yeah, I'm
didn't.
serious.
They did.
I'm
They won a bigger
serious.
trophy.
Man United,
They
right?
didn't have a better season.
They did have a bit of season.
Man United are qualified for the Champions League.
No,
Oh, yeah, fair enough,
they've done
fair enough.
well,
And
Man
won the
United,
Carabao
fair
Cup.
enough.
They did have a better season.
No, the Carabao...
People
The
laugh
Carabao... The Carabao who?
No, I'm not disrespecting the Carabao Cup neither. Or
I'm not
Carabao,
trying as well.
Whatever it's
Obviously,
called.
other energy
I'm gonna
drinks
call
are
it the
available.
League Cup. But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, like, I would not like to say, yeah, I've had a great season, we've won that. Oh, by the way, we got beaten 7-0 against Spurs and then lost in a cup final as well.
7-0 against Liverpool, you mean?
like, you know what I mean? They've
Against
lost to
Liverpool.
Manchester City in a cup final, right?
Lee, you mean Liverpool, 7-0 against
and
Liverpool.
then losing to Liverpool 7-0.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. That's a very good point. But
And then you think, like, yeah, I'll take that. I'm sorry, though. I'd rather not take that. Thank you very much.
North Macedonia on the attack.
You'd rather take that?
North
Let's see this. North Macedonia on the attack.
Oh,
Takes on.
Maguire
Maguire did all right there. He did all right there, and that's a foul, isn't it?
You'd rather not take
And
that.
it is a foul.
Robbie.
Maguire did well
Jason
there.
Orange, Gary Barlow.
Soldiers First says, since Kai was young, he started in the middle like MO8 and drived forward. Kai and MO8 to get two together behind GJ9 to feed GM11 and BK7 is perfect.
What are these-
DR41 behind.
Are these postcodes? Are these
you got-
postcodes or something?
Zamir says,
got to be fair there. Harry Maguire, that was good defending.
Yeah,
it was good
well there,
defending.
Aaron
It was a good
Maguire.
defending.
He could be going to Spurs, couldn't he?
that's a rumour.
Mark Owen.
Zamir says, I wish I had the money to give you free guys
Yeah.
for tolerating Thai during tonight's watch along.
Excuse me, Samir. I wish I had the money to tolerate you.
Zamir,
You can't, Zamir, you couldn't pay me enough.
And Andrew
gone.
S says, is Thai sponsored by Adidas on this stream?
No, listen, no, I wish I was. I wish I was, but no, I'm not.
He's got Adidas underpants on.
Well, not today.
He couldn't wait to show us them, could he? Like that?
I'm sorry.
Oh, this is promising.
I'm sorry. By the way, everyone listening and watching, can you please?
Oh, look, Rashford's in
Rashford's
behind.
in.
Get the
It's
cross
good
in.
by Rashford.
I should have put the
One
cross
too
in.
many there by Rashford. Should have nipped across it. There weren't really anyone in the box though to collect it, was there?
Can you please get in your football questions for Lee, Robbie, Laurie, and me?
What was your question?
I'm glad you said that because I'm going to start with that.
Here comes
And
Saka.
Let's see who can come on top.
Saka's
Saka,
had
he's
quite
seen
a lot of the balls.
Go on, Bukayo. Go on, Bukayo. I'm coming to the.
Gracious on the ball. I'm not being biased, but
Oh,
it's good to watch.
fantastic!
He's great on the
Fantastic.
ball. Oh, that's
lucky.
overhit there.
Right, here it is. Now, it's a
Over
very interesting question because I watched it recently. I don't remember it. When we beat Wigan 4-2 in the last game of the season, who scored for Wigan? That's going to be difficult. Who scored for us? And what strange thing happened? I only saw it the other day and I do not remember it. I don't
Scored
think
for
I
Wigan.
think
Was it
that.
Shana scored for?
Shana is one. Correct. Well done. Paul Shana. Yes, well done. That's one. Who scored for us?
Well, Thierry Henry got hat-trick.
Yes, that's right. Who scored the other goal? Well done, we see. Laurie and Robbie.
Trent Alexander-Arnold. That's a good little move by him. But I think he's giving away a foul.
I'm going to say Robert Perez.
Is correct. Well done, superb. I don't hear Laurie and Robbie. Now, the question is, if you get this is incredible. What strange thing happened? Because I only saw this the other day, and I was at the game, and I do not remember.
Strange thing happened.
A strange thing happened, which was very, very freakish. That's all I can say.
Well, I know he got a freakish goal.
No, it's nothing to do.
Nothing to do with that.
It was something to do with us getting a penalty. That's all I can say. What strange thing happened? Because I've saw it over there and I couldn't believe it. I remember I was there. When I tell you, if you get this, it'll be incredible. No checking, please, Robbie.
No, I'm just looking at some comments. Daddy-O said Wenger did his coat up for the first time.
Oh, did he?
Something to do with our penalty.
Yes. And it was very, very strange.
Oh,
And it's concerning Wigan as well.
What, they give the ball away to someone and kicked it
No,
out?
I don't think you get it.
No, I don't.
By the way, I've got a quiz for you.
Go on.
Benji Wilson says, "What do actually?" He hasn't said it as a quiz, but he said something in here.
Go on.
Well, it's not a quiz, but it's just something he said that made me laugh. He said,
gosh,
he
what
said
is
this is the first time Maguire started at Old Trafford for a very long time."
That's a good point, Benji. You're right. Well,
ball
Lee,
there.
listen, I'm disappointed in Laurie and Robbie because they didn't get it. Lee, I'll tell you something.
What strange thing?
Yeah, what-
Freddie Ljungberg came on, right? There was a lead substitute, Johansson. He came on. Then Freddie came on. And he fouled Freddie. He got sent off straight away. Do you remember that?
I do seem to think he
I
come
don't
on
remember
and
none
got
of them.
sent
Yeah.
off.
Johansson got sent off straight away after
Straight
coming
away
on.
From coming. Yeah,
And
I
he-
do
he-
remember saying like that.
He pulled
Yeah.
Freddie back and he got sent off straight away.
Yeah,
and
he
Freddie
come on
came on.
and went off like
yeah.
straight away, yeah.
I don't remember that though. That
No,
was
I don't
something I
remember
could
that.
not
No, but
believe it.
Now
But
you've mentioned it, I do.
Lee, congratulations to you. Spot on, Lee. You
I don't know,
got everything right.
I've got the other Wigan.
Oh no, you. Oh yeah, the other winger go.
I'd say Mahoney or someone like that. I wouldn't know.
Ozan Kabak, yes, he played centre back. Says, "Yo, Ty,
Yo.
thoughts on the Saudi Pro League signings? Of course, they
absolutely.
just signed Ruben Neves.
Incredible.
Is he gone? Has he never?
Yeah.
He's going Neves.
Incredible.
Yeah. He's going to Saudi Arabia.
Ronaldo's there. Kante's going there. Absolutely incredible.
Even I was reading someone in the comments saying Matt Doherty's supposed to be going there.
Partey could end up.
And
He's done well for himself.
DW says, is Lee related to John Joe Shelby?
Are you? Oh,
I'm a better player.
yeah. Hey!
He's definitely better looking.
Oh, Laurie.
He is.
You mean Lee or John Josh?
Lee.
Oh, sorry.
Liquor in front says, Ty, you're the best. We love you, Ty. Screw the haters.
Thank you very much. I'm the best at being lucky. Who was that? Who's that?
Liquor in the Liquor in the front. His name's called.
Oh, thank you. I won't mention that again. But thank you very much. Thank you.
As in liquor. Before you'll get on.
Oh, look, they're in behind.
Soldiers
You mean Liquor? Obviously, other drinks are available. Yeah, it was David. It was David Thompson. Lee.
Oh yeah, from a free. Was it the free kick?
Yes.
Free kick, wasn't it?
Well
Soldiers
done,
First
Lee.
says, would you take Harry Maguire at Arsenal for 10 million on a reduced wages on a 2-year deal to be back up?
No, thank you.
I
To be
wouldn't
back
take him-
up.
I wouldn't take him for nothing.
For nothing.
No. If
No,
they
no,
give him-
no,
if they give
He's
him
playing
to
for
us-
England, though.
Not on the free.
Well, that's because he goes round every
Anyway,
Sunday
corner.
and cleans
Gareth.
Oh, it's a good
Gareth's
corner.
car.
Oh,
Just
He's never
behind.
even nowhere near the England team. Nowhere near it.
He does all right for England, though.
Does he? He can't get in Man United's team.
Yeah, but has he ever let England down?
no, he hasn't.
Be real, has he ever let England down?
No, he hasn't.
Yeah, it opens up that whole debate about do you pick your England players?
Sterling, we had this conversation. Has Sterling never let England down?
No.
So why has he been dropped in?
Exactly. And he's playing more than Maguire. That's a
You know
Well, I
why?
guess-
Because he don't go round and clean his
I guess
car.
there's more
Oh,
players.
look, oh.
There's more players in that position, though, isn't it?
Oh, right.
Yeah, but
I guess there's not loads
A
of.
couple of centre halves that are better than Maguire. this season.
That policy is a bit contradictory, though, and Lee does
is.
highlight that. I mean,
Eric Dyer.
the rationale for Harry Maguire to retain his England place is that, as you said, Lee, so-called never lets England down, which, to be fair, he doesn't.
No,
So
I
far.
can't go on that.
But then neither is Sterling. He's been one of
Raheem.
England's most senior players. He's captained the team on occasions.
Yeah.
exactly.
So why is that latitude not being afforded
Exactly.
to him? People are bound to ask that question.
Good point.
Who's your favourite English Arsenal player ever? Says A.
That's a
It's got to be Ian Wright.
You're right for me.
Well, listen, I would
Didn't
pick,
play enough for England. Should have
No,
played
should
more.
have played more for England.
I'd pick Ian, but then it'd have to be Tony then.
Tony Adams.
Smoky Setting says the brothers of destruction, Laurie and Robbie. Who would be Kane
Brothers of
and
Destruction.
who would be the Undertaker?
What?
Out of the two.
Brothers of Destruction.
Oh, right, I see. I'm not a big
Who
wrestling
would win
fan.
Who's winning a fight out of you two? Who would back you that?
If it was stand-up, probably me. But if he got hold of me, he'd probably... No, that's, you know what I mean?
Well, listen, that's a very humble answer. That's a very fair answer to be.
Stand up and I can move around and use my boxing skills.
Yeah, but if he grabs hold of you,
But if he got hold of me...
you know what? No,
So, like, boxing you win, wrestling Robbie will win.
no respect to Robbie. Robbie would be like Zangief. You know, if he catches you on a street fighter, he kills you. You know, he squeezes the life out of you.
Is Rashford on the ball?
Oh, Rashford.
Oh, he did all right. Tried to cut back, but the defender did well
Remember
there.
Zangief in Street Fighter 2? Obviously, all the games are available.
Daddy-O says, whose playing career? And
Yes.
guys, you have to give me the answers to these as well. I don't know the answer to this.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I do know what the answer to this
Yeah.
one. He says, whose playing career went to Burnley, Chester, Bury, Stoke, and Arsenal?
Steve Bold.
Is correct. Yeah,
Correct.
Steve Bolton.
Yeah,
Well done.
see?
Well done.
See?
See what I knew that?
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that. Well done. Well done, Laurie.
He was a very underrated player.
Very
I think.
underrated.
Steve Baldwin, wicked player.
Well
He's
done,
on the
Laurie.
coaching staff as well. What's he doing now? Does anyone know?
He's abroad somewhere.
Was it he
Oh,
was
is
in
he?
Saudi Arabia or something?
Somewhere like that. I
Yeah.
think he's abroad somewhere. I know he's abroad.
Okay. That's a good question. Thank you for the question.
He's an old school.
If he's in
like,
Turkey, he'll
old
come back
school.
with full set of hair.
Tough guy. Old school.
If someone actually come up to you now, right? It's a good question, right? And said, Robbie, Lee, Laurie, we're going to sponsor you, give you a load of money, go and have your hair done.
Here.
Hair.
Yeah.
Would you go and have it done?
Yeah, oh dear. Oh,
I've got no, but what, you're supposed to take hair from somewhere and put, where are we going to take it?
I don't know. I don't know how they
I mean,
do
I
it.
could take a little bit, I can
know,
grow
I don't know.
That's a good point. That's a
like
good
a
point.
hair transplant.
Yeah, would you go and have, like, if they actually said to you, like, would you go and have one?
No.
Or would you say, no, I'm happy being
I'll-
born?
At this
I'm
age,
happy.
probably not. If
I'm
it
happy.
would have been, if I'd
Would
have
you
been
done it,
younger.
say, like, when you was,
Or is Saka coming in again there? Yeah, maybe.
I think I
maybe.
would've done.
Maybe.
There's somebody
'Cause I'll
that
tell you what.
there's somebody that we know on the AFTV. I'm not going to call his name.
What's
That
going on
has
there?
had hair treatment, and it's
It
looks
looks
very
wicked.
good.
It looks wicked. You would never
Yeah.
know.
Oh, really?
And
Do you want to tell me who that is off air? Because I don't
told
know.
you, I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah, I know that off air.
But anyway,
Oh, I don't think
that's
it's
a
anything to
foul.
be ashamed of neither. I think like
No, it's not.
I think like if I
and
was
this looks very good.
if I was in my 30s and as good as what
Yeah.
it is now, I would definitely go. For
Look at Rob Holdings, man.
Why not?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Rob Holding, like,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Mane,
Yeah.
Sadio Mane, Antonio Conte.
Well, that was naughty
I reckon
there.
Aubameyang's had it done.
Yeah,
Has he?
that was naughty there by
Yeah,
Jordan
I think
Henderson.
Aubameyang's done it like.
So you
Yellow
get booked
card.
for that.
He should get books. Yellow card.
He's lucky not to get booked for
That's
that.
a terrible tackle.
Ere said, did you see Balogun yesterday? Great
Following.
finish by Balogun.
Absolutely brilliant. Well done to Following.
His
Big up
first
Following.
goal for the United States.
First of many.
on his
First of
debut.
many. Oh, yeah.
I know he was out there.
Yeah. Cecil met him.
And I also
Yeah.
forgot to say congratulations to the Super Eagles for qualifying Nigeria for the African Nations.
Now you've had
Cup.
time because I asked you this earlier on
I knew he was gonna
the
ask me
Bias
this.
Premier League show. What was the name of the other teams in the group?
Sierra Leone.
Sierra Leone. Who else?
Sarah,
You've had all day to think about
What,
this
they
now.
played against the
You
women?
couldn't get this through.
played against Sarah.
Sierra and Leone. Luis,
Yeah,
very
all right.
good. Was it Sao Tome, Principe,
Sao Tome.
and Guinea-Bissau? Okay, you happy now?
And did they win all those games?
We didn't, but we've qualified.
What do you mean you didn't? How can
By the way,
Qualified with
you know that
you better
question.
had a go at Macedonia.
Daddy-O says it wasn't Steve Bold, it was Lee Dixon.
Oh yes.
Lee Dixon was the answer to that.
Was it?
Yeah.
Really?
All right.
That's why, guys, please give me your
Didn't he start his
answers.
career at Man
All
City?
right.
No. He was a Man City fan.
No, I think he started his career at Man City. He got
Oh, did
released.
he?
That's
Oh, I
what
take that
think,
back.
yeah.
Let me see. Any
Martin
North
Sanchez.
Macedonia got. Oh,
Good
that's
enough.
clever.
But it's well
Can he
trapped.
get across
well
it?
trapped
Look at
there by
Laurie, that's
Saka.
clever.
No, but he
Cuts
was
it back
clever.
well, though.
Was that handball?
Cuts it back well. No, he come off his chest.
Don't be silly, Tom.
Martin Sanchez says, Lee, what was it like playing with Vinnie Jones?
Vinnie
And it was a
Jones, yeah.
counter-attacking chance here.
Not very nice.
Kyle
Very
Walker.
nice.
Yes.
Kyle Walker on the ball
I'll
here.
tell you what, I'm going to say this now. He's a better player than what people give him credit for.
Vinnie Jones.
Yeah, he was a good player. Very strong, very powerful, but
David Thompson, I think.
could put it about.
Well, he's
in
a
no
Welsh
s-
international.
Yeah,
isn't
no uncertain terms.
Oh, that was a nice bit of play there by England. Good ball
Oh!
in. Harry Kane, well defended.
he? Trent.
Trent Alexander shanks it with
disappointing.
his head injury
Mind you,
there,
it was on
given
his
the other
left
way.
foot.
Oh, I hope he ain't got concussion and has to go off.
Oh, look at his head. There's blood pouring out of his head.
He's not that hurt.
He's not
Well,
that
that's
hurt.
bad.
Harry Kane is
Kicking his
also.
scratch.
This is
It's a bad clash of heads, that.
Yeah.
He's bleeding, Laurie.
Yeah,
but
That's
just
a bad
because
clash
you
of
bleed
heads.
doesn't mean to say you're badly hurt.
Laurie, you're harsh, man. He's bleeding.
Oh, do you know
did
what?
you-
Bleeding.
That's true. I remember playing a game, right, and I went up for a header and I got caught across the eye. I still got the scar there now.
Oh, gosh.
And the blood was coming out. I didn't even feel it.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that I'd got.
I know that from when I was
got it.
boxing that you can get cut. And sometimes you go back and you don't. Okay, you feel the blood running down your face.
Yeah,
but at
but
the
yeah.
time you don't really feel it.
I never felt the actual cut. No.
Yeah, but you know why, Lee? Because that's adrenaline.
I just kicked the ball at him there and all. Did you say that?
No. When you got
Clash
adrenaline,
of heads there.
it's a great header.
Oh, that's nasty.
That is a nasty clash of heads.
nose there.
Nasty clash of heads. And straight away that. No,
I'll tell you what. I think it's Harry Kane's blood, isn't it, from his nose?
no, it's the other player.
Great header, though. What a brave header.
Right on his head.
Harry Kane's got what
He's
we
still-
call in the.
Oh, he's lucky there that didn't hit him on the nose.
That was a bad clash of heads.
He's got what we call in the Jamaica community a coca. Robbie, I know it.
Yes. Yeah, it's just a massive swelling
When you
that
get a
comes
big bump, they
when it
call it
comes up
pork.
instantly.
By the way, Robbie, you are the
Horrible
first.
injury, says Ashok.
You're the Ashoka, you're the first person to name an artist because you said the original. Remember they did "I Love You, Baby." So well done.
Well done, Rob.
Don't you remember the original? Does anyone remember the original?
I had this all on Friday. I tell you that.
Harry Kane's
Friday.
all right. He's up and
Yeah,
walking
I'll
already.
tell you what, he done well there, Harry.
What do you
That
make
could
of
have
this
been
thing
worse.
about the England manager saying about England players tapping each other up?
It's the truth.
At training camp.
Because it's the truth.
Goes on
I
all the
think
time.
I think he's saying that because you're allowed to do that now, isn't it? You're not really breaking the rules if you're kind of tapping players up at the moment.
But they can't stop it really, can they?
They
Yeah,
can't
but it
stop
goes on, doesn't it?
It goes
Goes
on.
on
yeah.
all the time.
So do you think that Saka
No, a lot
will
of
be saying to
player comes
Declan
up.
Rice, look, come on, man.
Yeah, Declan. What's going
Hopefully,
on?
hopefully,
What are you
hopefully.
saying?
Well, they must know.
Of course, they'll talk about it. Obviously,
they
they'll
do.
talk about it.
Hopefully.
They must ask what it's like. What's Arteta like? What's the change?
I reckon,
yeah,
I reckon Declan Rice has probably had all those
Yeah,
conversations already.
maybe in the last
Possibly,
couple
possibly.
before this.
What's your sweeties, boys?
Oh, lovely.
I think if we don't get
Fantastic.
Declan Rice,
What do you want?
It's right up there.
if we don't get Declan Rice, there's going to be
What?
Therapy's going to have to be given to someone.
Why? Why?
Because I've
Because they
just...
missed out on another target.
Yeah.
Well, listen.
Our main target, is he not?
Possibly.
No, I'm okay.
But like I said thank you. Like I said thank you very much.
What are you putting both hands out for? Just
Pour
take.
it in, please.
Pour what? Just take it.
Take.
How many are you taking?
Your hand. I was. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's only 4.
Keeping it over here.
No, if we miss out on Declan Rice, there'll be some serious depression going around the Emirates.
Depression.
Yeah,
What, in football terms, you mean?
in football terms.
Why depression?
Because after not getting Caicedo as well,
I said on the buy show. It's only
Mudryk as well.
Arsenal. Arsenal.
Rashford.
Oh, lovely guy, Rashford.
Scott. Oh, great move by
Arsenal
Rashford
got
there.
to start getting their main target.
Don't you think that will be a serious
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
setback?
because we've missed out on all of our main targets recently. He could have done a better cross there,
He
hadn't
could have, yeah.
Wait.
he? Did so well to get into the space.
It's that final
But I'm
ball.
saying that, I missed out on that Martinez. I prefer Zinchenko.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ole.
The plan Bs have been good.
The plan Bs have been good, but they still need to now own.
No, but the Declan Rice.
They need to know
Everyone's
one, yeah.
hanging their hat on that one. I mean, the Mudryk one was, but we didn't really know too much about Mudryk, did we? Let's be honest.
Well,
But with Declan Rice,
again, I'm going to say about Arsenal and a bit of a. Is it all front and all that? Because if he was prepared to spend £100 million, where was he actually going to play?
Who? Caicedo.
Mudryk.
Mudryk, where was he actually
a good
going to play?
question.
For 100 million, you're going to have to be saying he's going to be playing most of the.
Yeah.
Where is he going to play?
Who knows?
Certainly not in Martinelli's position. Certainly not in Saka's. Certainly not in Jesus. So where was he actually going to? If you were prepared to spend £100 million on a
88 million.
88 million on a player that's a squad player, because that's what he would have been.
Yeah, but it would have been depth, isn't it? It would have been fantastic cover to come on.
Yeah, but like to spend that sort of money for cover.
Listen, if it helps
If
us
they're
to,
prepared to spend that sort of money on cover, they must have a lot of money, Arsenal.
if it helps us to win, who's going to care?
No, I'm
But
not,
what you have to remember as well, Lee, don't forget the revenue that the club's going to accumulate
yeah,
over
so
the course of next season from the Champions League.
over the next
So-
few years. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. They should be spending big.
Well, this is what I was going to say, that that extra spending is justified, really. Isn't
I
it?
can't stand it when people turn around and say to me, "Oh well, you can't expect to get both."
Saka
Why
picking
not?
the ball up.
Right, well, they're expecting me to go to 2 games a week next season. You know what I mean?
Would you
Like,
prefer
That's
if
a
they
good
said
point.
it with
It's
your
good
back
point.
to you then?
huh?
Would
What's
you
that?
prefer if they said it with their back to you?
Yeah, I don't know, but like,
Because he said you can't stand it when people turn round and say,
okay, yeah, no, exactly.
Well then,
I don't like when they go, "Oh well, we can't afford."
"Oh,
you know,
Rashford's
that.
looking sharp."
well
They
then,
don't. The club don't think about that when they bring out free shirts. They don't think like the fans
Yeah,
can't
Sure,
afford free
short there
shirts.
for Henderson.
well the funny thing is, Lee, you know what you have to say then? You have to act like Aswad and don't turn around then. Isn't it? That's what you have to do.
He's starting him off now. Yeah. Starting him off now.
That's what you have to do.
This is better by England. They're placing the ball, playing the ball around, back into Rashford. Here.
Rashford's looked dangerous.
Yeah,
to be fair.
Yeah,
Oh,
Rashford's coming
cross
forward.
now, we need the cross.
And that was
Oh.
a good block
Like
by
Robbie
the
said,
North
man, you've got to
Macedonian
be getting
players.
better crosses in
Well,
there.
I
bro.
start calling him Dracula. He don't like a cross, does he?
England
That's very
dominating
good.
the game. Look, he's coming back on. His head all up.
Looks like a tennis ball.
What a head, he looks like a rugby player.
66% possession to England at the moment.
That's quality, though.
2
That's
shots,
brave,
only
isn't
1
it?
on target though.
That's a brilliant header. Fantastic, very brave header.
If he gets
Kane
his
Anyway,
head on the ball
corner
now,
corner
Kane
now
probably could've
to
scored.
England.
Maybe.
Not a great corner there
by
by
Luke
Luke Shaw,
Shaw
but nearly came off.
it's a foul, isn't it?
No. Oh, he's giving a foul again, yeah.
No, he
Oh,
hasn't
there
given a
is.
foul. He hasn't given a foul. He's told him to play on. Henderson on the ball.
That reminds me, I don't know if you lot heard. I always get updates on my phone, so I never know what's true and what's isn't.
Do you? I'll talk about that in a second.
Well, football updates and nothing else before anyone says anything. All right, all right. So you know what I mean.
Let's not go there anyway.
Well, there's nowhere to go because, like I said, it's football. It's footall updates only.
What was this about the porn star on Friday?
Oh no!
What was this now?
Oh my! I've always said this. I've always said. And by the way, this man is as much as I love him and all that, he's a troublemaker because
Oh, that's a good song.
Jamaica, Olivers, yes, featuring Will Young, yes, very good, Lee. I was talking about Shakira. I don't know if you've heard Shakira's song, "Underneath Your Clothes," and he was saying that, oh, this is a family show.
Yeah, because you're trying.
No, it's a song.
Shakira's clothes. What are you?
No, I said underneath your
comes
clothes.
Saka.
By Shakira.
He's
Go on,
hoping
go on,
some
Saka.
porn star
Oh,
signs
great ball.
signs for Arsenal.
Oh, that's a lovely
Yeah,
cross.
yeah. Somebody tried to bait Nicky and me, and I didn't fall for it.
Well, they didn't actually bait you. They just said, like, you know.
What was that with this porn star? What was that? What was going on there?
They said, "Oh, would you have him? Would you have her?
Him?
In football terms?
I didn't know he was that way.
Would you have her?
What was
I'm
her name again?
I'm not that way. Not that there's anything wrong with that way. I'm not that way.
Riley Reid, that was
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Riley Reid, that's right.
Yeah.
That you wanted to have a date with Riley Reid.
No, Robbie, stop it, man. Who said that? No, they said,
That's what I heard.
No.
He wanted to play. He said, if she's any good, I'll take her. Is that what he
I
said?
never said that. Listen,
Is that right?
Do not misquote me. I
You're gonna
never
take
said
Riley
that.
Reid?
I said that. She
Jeez.
sounds familiar. I'd have to
Sounds
have a look
familiar.
at her.
I'll have to
know
look
what
her up. That's what he said.
Yeah. But that's all. That's
That's
what
why
I said.
you have it on your phone like this all
That's
day.
what keeps you updated on your phone. I'll tell you like that, mate.
Those are the notifications.
Please don't.
Riley
please-
Reid OnlyFans.
Please do not slander my name, please. Please do not slander my
And
name.
I've got to say this with him. I wakes up on Monday morning like to an email, right, like saying, yes, I can confirm my fee for the Malta game, you know what I mean? The Malta game was Friday, and he's here.
No.
You know what I mean? But he's then confirming
No.
on a Monday. Yeah,
I
he
said
was.
that. I said
no,
that.
No.
I said on Friday. I said on Friday.
Well, Jesus, what you do it by pigeon? Like, do you know what I mean? It's unreal.
I can't say how it's said, but I said it on Friday. So maybe it just arrived then, but I did say it on Friday. But the update I was going to say is that, is it allegedly true that, allegedly, so I heard, it's allegedly. And funny enough, I got to say, he's actually in my first 11. Alexis, is it? Thank you very much. Is it true that Alexis asked us to resign him? Did anyone know?
Yeah, that's
it true?
That's the rumour, yeah, that he rung up Arteta himself.
No way. Thank you, Robbie.
Asked if he could re-sign him.
No way.
Arteta said
I wonder who
Arteta-
leaked that.
It's some publication over in Chile, apparently.
Oh, right.
If he plays like he does on my team, I'd have him in now. He's actually incredible on the game.
He scored
now.
17 goals last season.
I'd have him as a
The
squad.
way he's playing on the team, on FIFA over games, he's brilliant.
You know, Laurie,
scores
he
goals,
scored
assists.
17 goals for Marseille last season.
Wow.
I'd have him on. In the squad.
I'd have him, yeah.
Don't go back though, do you?
That's the problem. Especially after where you left.
I reckon he could end up in Saudi.
Yeah, that sounds like the
Yeah.
type. I reckon Aubameyang will end up in Saudi.
Yeah.
You know, Alexis
Or the
Sanchez
MLS.
was.
They're talking to Aubameyang already. So.
Do you know what I mean? Sanchez for 3 years was sensational. for
Unbelievable.
Arsenal. And then he got turned by the money, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah. And his agent.
Sometimes, you know, you've got to know where you're better off.
Although you can't begrudge a player for going for the money, really. It's a relatively
Yeah,
short
but-
career for most players. You're only one ACL away from that's it, isn't it?
But for 3 years, he was just incredible for Arsenal. Absolutely incredible. And it's a little bit. Always feel a little bit, you know, it's tarnished, isn't it now? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Robin van Persie tarnished.
Yeah.
You know, even Cesc Fabregas tarnished as
Very
good as
cool.
what.
I
Good as what he was.
let him off a bit because we could have got him back.
Yeah, and
Yes,
he wanted
Robbie.
to come back. Yeah,
Went
that's
to
a great
Barcelona
point.
to his club, and then we had first refusal on
But
him.
look,
and we didn't
Saka's
want
made
him.
the run. Oh, he's
Listen,
not
Robbie, listen. I like Cesc, but I still say,
Foul on Saka there.
and I'm sure it's true, Ivan Gazidis said that he refused to trade, and I think that's true, because Cesc has never denied it. So how can you do
When
that?
you went to
refused to
when you
train.
go to Formula One or something instead of being training or something.
Yeah, no, yeah, when he was playing, because he went to go to Barcelona, he refused to trade.
Really?
Yeah, well, he hasn't come and said it's not true. So if somebody said that about you, you'd say it's not true, isn't it? So I think it's true, and that's
As he
disgraceful.
didn't put the question directly.
No, but he's heard it. He's
How
heard
do you
it.
know he's heard it?
Because he's on.
Because what?
He must have heard it.
He
If
must
some-
have.
I
So
think
you don't
he has
know.
Somebody's
said,
saying
I
that.
think he has said that in his defence. He has said that he regrets the way he left Arsenal.
So that means it was true then.
so-
No, but that doesn't mean to
No,
say
it's-
that
No,
what
no,
Ty's
but I
saying
think
is
he
true.
has sort of said that there was.
That's a
Fred
good ball
Whit's
in.
in. You know, he's been doing his coaching badges at Arsenal. He's been doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so he
Exactly.
must,
Arsenal
must have
trainer.
forgiven him, mustn't he?
Well, that thing's falling off the guy's head.
Yeah, well, we're very.
Have you forgiven Emmanuel Adebayor
For what?
for what he did when
no.
we played Man City in 2009?
No.
Well, no, do you know what?
was ridiculous.
Another one. He was fantastic for us for a couple
30
of
goals.
seasons, but
And then
he ruined his. You know, one doing what that.
Yeah.
Two.
Although I
games
do
Spurs.
have a little bit of empathy, and before you jump down my throat, let me tell you why.
Let's
Because
see this corner first from
You just
Trent.
like to cause trouble, you do, don't you?
He does.
no, I'm
He does.
going to give
Laurie,
you
you
my
do.
honest assessment.
That's a lovely ball.
Oh,
Should have done better there.
Yeah.
But
Is
the
that
foul's
Maguire?
been given anyway.
That was
Listen,
Maguire.
Maguire
as
was
well.
climbing all over him.
Right, to go back to the Emmanuel Adebayor thing, on the face of it, it looks a terrible thing to do. However, you have to, I was there a lot of the times in the ground when this man was receiving
Me as well.
absolutely horrendous, personal, vitriolic, and I have to say as well, Lee, racist abuse.
Well, I didn't hear that, and that's
aimed
disgusting.
towards him and his family.
That's disgusting.
So whilst I don't condone what he did, I can kind of understand why he would have felt the need to do that.
What, running up after the Man City?
Yeah, but
No, that was his way of...
Is England are in again now?
Must
It's
be.
gotta be it. It
Yes,
is.
it is.
Harry Kane, 1-0 to England,
got
in
no-
the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
And that is the goal that they've been after and the goal they deserved.
Yeah, they-
It's been England dominating the game, and that is it. 1-0. Harry Kane with yet another goal for England. And it was a nice little move by
It
England.
was
Nice
coming,
cut
wasn't it?
back.
The goal was coming.
This was a good move there. Rashford involved again. He's been playing really, really well in this game.
He's onside.
Definitely onside. Lovely touch here.
Took it down
and then he
well.
just pulls the pass
Oh,
off
look
there.
at that pass.
And then Luke Shaw there cutting it back, and Harry Kane there just
With his
to
left
slot it
foot.
away. You can't leave Harry Kane unmarked in the
No,
box
no.
like that unless you, well, that's the
he's
result.
mad,
It'll be a
isn't
goal.
he? Because he's lethal.
Yeah.
Great
That was
pass
through the
by.
legs by Rashford as well.
But you know what? I'm
1-0.
going to give Harry Kane some credit as well, because that was a left-footed finish. He's a naturally right-footed player. And the way he just stroked
Yeah, but
that
if
in
he
the
can't
net.
score with his left foot from there, man, he shouldn't be playing football.
Yeah, but many a striker would have missed that, you know, put it over the bar. We've seen it happen.
Yeah.
Good finish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good goal, good goal.
Yeah, so Lee, that is my. I'm not condoning it.
No,
I can understand.
I've got-
and I know a lot of people are going to come at me in the comments.
No,
but
I
that's
get
my
what you're
honest
saying
view.
from that point of view there.
But then, yeah.
But, and also, like, with Adebayor, which has to go out on record as well, like, he never actually wanted to leave Arsenal.
No,
It was a
didn't.
club that said that they were happy to, they wanted him to take the money.
But yet he was the one who was saying we better pay him what he wants. The thing about that is, Laurie, I understand that. But what I
What do you
said-
understand?
I understand
Shouldn't have run and slid in front of the fans.
exactly. And
No,
you know-
no, I've said that.
No,
I've said
and
that. But
what-
I can understand why he would have been moved to do something as dramatic as that.
But what it is
Because of the stick he was under.
I can understand if you
The
did that
same,
for us.
the same,
You
the
never-
same,
you never-
the same stick that we was giving him, which was not right. Also, Spurs fans.
I never
did.
sang
Exactly.
that song.
And he went and signed for Spurs.
No.
Exactly,
You didn't either.
exactly.
That's true.
I never sang that
That's
song,
true.
and I hope you didn't.
No,
of course he
I
didn't.
never sung
No,
it.
he's right. He's right.
I
But
never
then-
sung it.
He's right. But then Laurie, Laurie, Robbie, and Lee. Sorry. What I would say is that I can understand, but you shouldn't do.
Yeah, I
what
can
you can't-
understand,
No,
but
no,
you
I
don't
can-
understand.
No, listen to me. You
Well,
shouldn't-
Tottenham fans, I think, made it up first. I think
Yeah,
that
exactly.
was the first ones to
You-
make it up.
What I'm saying, you don't do what you can't do, because I never saw him run that fast. He's trying to rival Usain Bolt. He didn't run that fast for us. I couldn't believe it. He could have been the way he ran. He could have beat Usain Bolt in the race that day.
He was fast, bro.
He didn't run that fast for us. So
Yeah,
that's
but
you
what
can
I'm
do.
saying is, listen, it wasn't right of him to do that.
And also stamping on Robin's face, nearly blinding Robin as well.
He got sent off for that, though.
He did, but he just narrowly missed his eye.
He was a real eccentric character. to
I
say
don't
the
know if he was
least.
eccentric.
No, he is, man.
No, he was- but-
You hear some of the stories that circulate.
He's all,
not just at Arsenal.
all about the money.
That's-
Not just at
stories.
Arsenal.
No,
Even
no,
when
I
he
know.
played for Togo, remember he refusing to play and.
He's all about the money.
Mind
Yeah.
you, didn't he get shot up playing for Togo? Remember that time?
Yeah,
as well?
but
coach,
even then
yeah.
he came
Yeah.
out in the press conference with that in an Arsenal shirt when he weren't even playing
Yeah.
for us at the time. He's a weird character, bizarre.
You seen his car
shame.
collection? It's unbelievable.
Is it? How many
Yeah.
you got?
Loads.
I saw him in one time.
But
Loads
shall I
of
tell you
cars.
something? Me and Robbie was at that game. Man United away. We beat them. Remember, Henry was out. We had a few people out that game.
Yeah, he
Went up
one
to
nil,
Manchester.
Adebayor.
Yeah,
and
he
everyone
scored.
thought we were going to get turned over.
Yeah.
Gilbert had a
Beat
Beat
penalty
them
save.
1-0 and Adebayor scored
Brilliant,
that.
that.
goal. I
Yeah.
was in the ground that day.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
So was I. Yeah,
He
it's
was a good
phenomenal.
player. I'm not
He was a very good
very
player.
good player.
But I think he acted like Stormzy. He got too big for his boots.
Here comes
That's what I
England
think.
coming again.
No, he did.
Acted like Storms.
Yeah, got too big for his boots. Isn't that
Stones on
Stormzy's
it.
tune? It's a shame though, because he was brilliant for us. But you know, it's sad. But you know, I just think it was unnecessary what he did.
He was one of our best. You know those signings that kind of go under the radar.
Yeah, he did.
He was one of them.
And I'll tell you what, I'll give Arsene Wenger a bit of credit here, because when he actually left, he made Van Persie that role. And I thought, I don't know about that. And it turned out to be...
Saka's having an increasing influence on this game. Look, here he is
always
again.
does.
Good cross.
Good cross
Great
in there.
cross. Some
Whip back.
surely.
Oh, what happened there?
I think it hit his bum.
Great from Bukayo. Absolutely amazing.
I had to
Hey,
improvise,
listen,
didn't
you
he?
should have scored that, bro.
I think he went
I've got some
behind him.
quiz, Premier League quiz questions for you guys at half time.
Quality.
Cool. Now, what about now?
No, because the game's on.
Yeah, don't
The
matter.
game's on, mate.
As it happens, it ain't a bad Yeah,
It's not been a bad game.
It's not
The
been a
game's
bad
on,
game.
mate.
It's much better than the Malta game. The Malta game was
it's
so...
obviously-
I wasn't there.
Although North Macedonia, they're just defending, aren't they? They're not, it's hanging on for dear life.
They're just trying to keep the score down, were they? Malta?
But Pickford's touched the ball more times in this game. He only touched it a couple of times.
But North Macedonia, for such a small country, I mean, they're only given FIFA status, I think it was in 1994.
I think Macedonia was
There are
part
only
of
2
Hungary.
million people.
Wasn't Macedonia part of Hungary?
Yugoslavia. They're part of
Yugoslavia, sorry.
Yugoslavia before the war.
All right, let me give you one question.
Yeah, go
one
Okay.
trivia question, right?
Yeah, go on.
Which, and these are all Premier League questions, yeah?
Yeah.
Which Premier League player holds the record for the most own goals?
Richard Dunn.
10 own goals.
Yeah, I was
Dunn.
going to say that. It is Richard.
It is
Dunn,
Richard Dunn.
Come on!
No, but
Come on!
Yeah, I've got a question, right? So, this is off the top of my head, right?
Go
yeah.
on.
That can't be a coincidence. Can it?
No. Name the last 10
What?
FA Cup winners.
Arsenal.
No, I can't do that.
Manchester City is one.
What, the last 10
Liverpool?
different teams?
Last
or
10
Last 10 teams that have won the FA Cup.
Arsenal, Manchester City, Manchester United,
Wigan.
Wigan.
Oh, good
yeah.
shout.
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea. That's 5.
Portsmouth.
Yep. 6. Well, that's a good
This is
one.
good from
Thank you,
England.
thank
Coming forward, England
That's
again.
good. He's good. The boy's
That's a
good.
good ball.
Ball
Is
sprayed
that-
out to
is that
Saka,
6?
or he just couldn't control it. That's 6 Portsmouth.
Portsmouth. Have you said Man City?
Did we say Liverpool?
No,
No, we
haven't
didn't
seen
say
Liverpool. Okay.
Liverpool.
7.
Leicester City.
Manchester City's 8.
Wait, but Arsenal must have won
You
it
said
twice.
Wigan
in that
Athletic.
time.
No,
No, the
but-
last 10. Is that included if they won it more than
Yeah,
once?
yeah. So you got it right. So far,
So
like
Arsenal,
it's
didn't it? Arsenal. have
No,
won it.
no. Like they've won it. Like, so Arsenal could have won it
10,
4
2 more.
times. So the last 10 teams that won it. So Arsenal have won it 6 times, but they're one team.
There's 2
Right.
more. It's not Manchester United, is it?
There's to Manchester United have won it. So Man United are in that. So you got we've got Man
did Man
United.
We've got
United
2.
already.
We've
You've got 2 more teams.
2
That's
more.
8 teams.
So there was
Tottenham,
Portsmouth.
we know that.
9 teams.
Oh, you are.
Oh no, it was
Tottenham
yeah.
are in it. Like yeah.
West
Oh,
Ham.
so you're going way back then.
Yeah.
West Ham.
No,
West Ham.
no, it's not West Ham.
West
You got
Ham.
one more team. He's done well, like, because he's pulled out Portsmouth
Thank
and
you.
Wigan. He's done well with
Everton.
it.
Thank you very much.
Well
Well
done,
done,
Robbie.
Robbie.
Everton.
Oh wow, that's a good question, Lee. Teamwork,
That's
teamwork.
not bad.
Yeah,
not
Portsmouth. I knew Portsmouth would be a tricky one.
He's done that well, right? Yeah. I mean,
Thank you
Wigan
very
and
much.
Portsmouth to get them to quality.
Thank you very much.
Anyway, 10 minutes of this half left. It's still England winning by 1-0. And it's been a decent game. A decent
Although
performance so far, man.
Macedonia, to be fair, it's a real rear guard action from them.
No,
Yeah.
they've been, to be honest,
They just-
they've
Well,
been
that's what we saw that the other night with Scotland, and they ended up winning the game. It was just exactly like this.
But
So
I can't see that with England. I think England will get a second.
I think they'll-
I'll tell you what, that Scottish second goal, by the way, like, considering the last minute, really
Good finish.
good
It was
finish.
good dummy. He's a good dummy. Yeah.
Well worked move.
Scotland's
Dummy, not
recent
bad.
international
Yeah.
form is good.
Good, yeah.
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 Was Tierney playing?
Kieran was, yeah.
By the way, some of the other
Yeah.
scores. Some of the other scores in Group I, Switzerland are beating Romania by 1-0.
Okay.
Finland beat San Marino 6-0 earlier. Slovenia are beating Denmark 1-0. That's a bit of a shock at the moment.
It is.
Ukraine, they beat Malta 1-0.
Well done,
at
Oleg.
full time. Armenia beat Latvia 1-0, and that's a
I was
full-time
watching that.
result
I was
as
watching
well.
that game.
What about Wales?
And
How
all,
are they getting on?
Wales are drawing 0-0 with Turkey at the moment. So
Where's that?
Turkey are top in
in
the
Turkey,
group, so.
in Turkey.
Turkey are playing well at the moment.
That's good. Turkish
they're
will be.
top in- they're top
Turkish,
in
big
the
up
group.
Turkish. He'll be happy.
What, with a 0-0 draw?
No, he'd be happy that Turkey are top in the group.
He's a very
The Riddler says Arsenal fans
Very
think
good over there.
Arsenal fans think selling Partey and buying Rice and Kai is going to win them the league.
But nobody said
Noel
that.
Gallagher is right. Arsenal
Riddler-
fans are fools, and I'm a Real Madrid fan. he
No, Riddler. No, Gallagher is a fool if he calls us fools. And the Riddler, by the way, hang your football head in shame because he had the guts to me. He or she, remember, the Riddler said that. What's all this got in common? They turned down Arsenal, and he mentioned Caicedo. Caicedo didn't.
And
Obviously, other Batman villains are available.
DG says, by the way, Poland beat Germany the other night. Kivior scored. Remember that?
Jakub,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
Jakub, yeah. And also,
Yeah, it's first-
he recently got married to his beautiful wife,
What's
by the
that
way.
got to
So
do with
congratulations to
What's that got
Jakub.
to do with
What's that got to
goals?
do with
No,
you?
I'm just saying he recently got married.
Why are
So
you looking at his wife?
Do you know him?
He's on the internet again, isn't he?
I know
He's on the internet again.
Jakub. Don't try it. I know,
Saka's in again.
I know Jakub to chat to, yeah.
He's had a good game, Saka.
I'm only joking.
He's
Saka
seen,
and
he's
Rashford
seen a
have
lot of the
been
ball.
our most-
Saka in again now with a chance. And he buried it. Great finish there by Saka.
I just said that.
Yeah, 2-0. That was not an easy finish.
I just said
and
that
he
was having
buried
a good
it.
game as well.
He buried it. And I'll tell you what, this
What a
kid,
finish.
how much is he worth right now? At this level, Harry Kane embracing him there. At this level,
He's worth
he
his
just
weight
does
in
it every
naira.
time, innit?
Unbelievable. Him and Rashford have been our best two players.
Very good.
He's worth his weight in naira.
That's very good. I like that.
No, but you know what's interesting about that? Just as I said that he's having an increasing influence in his game, he went and scored. He's been
It's a
having a good
great
game.
finish, though, isn't it? Because that's not an easy finish at all.
No, that's
See if
great.
he's
finish.
onside. He is onside there.
We have to wrap this man up in cotton wool next season.
Look at this finish.
You have to wrap
Brilliant.
him up in cotton
We've
wool.
seen him do a finish
play,
like
though.
this. Is a finish like a bit like when he was at Leeds. Remember?
Yeah, oh, what a goal.
Right up in the roof of the
First
net.
touch,
Incredible goal,
first
yeah.
touch does everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say wrap him up in a dashiki.
I don't think Walker actually meant to give it to him. Really.
I haven't heard that for a long time.
Bang! What a finish. Same finish. Remember Leeds? Leeds away.
Yeah, brilliant goal.
He does that finish as
Yeah.
well, where he just puts it high into the roof, man.
It's incredible.
Bang!
First touch makes that.
And it was out of nothing. And that's what we did at Leeds. That was about it.
What a
Okay.
player he is, man. 21 years old.
Wrap him up in cotton wool. We have to for next season.
Wrap him up in a dashiki. No, that's a great finish, man.
Brilliant finish. And that's game over now.
2-0 to
I think it's game
England.
over now.
Of course, all those Arsenal,
Martin said he needs to move to a big club.
Yeah, no, he is at a big club, my friend.
all those Arsenal fans, come from Hertfordshire. Don't forget that. Like,
Oh, Lee's still feeling that one. That insulting.
in the depths of Hertfordshire.
No, the only reason why I said that is because some people kept bringing up the Luton thing, and I was saying like,
Oh, right,
Luton
yeah.
is actually nearer to Arsenal than a lot of the fans who travel, from
Travel, yeah,
different
yeah,
parts,
yeah. Fair
including
enough.
the deepest parts of
Fair enough.
Hertfordshire and Essex and places like that.
And we'll be going to Kenilworth Road for the
Road.
first time in the Premier League.
See, they're doing it up now. They're doing up the
Yeah, they're doing up stadium.
because they've got to repair this. They've got to fix it up so the media section.
Oh, right, okay.
10 million quid.
Wow. Well, that's
Just
the
for
money.
media.
That's
Money
the
well
money in the Premier
spent.
League. That's the money in the Premier League.
Oh, Maguire's going to get booked.
No,
then.
Declan
that's
Rice has
Declan.
got a
Oh, no,
yellow
Declan
card.
Rice.
For what?
Foul.
He said I got the ball. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Did he get the ball? No,
No,
that's
that's
a
a foul.
bad
That is a foul.
That's a bad
He
tackle.
got a little bit of the ball, but he steps on the player's foot.
Oh, not enough.
I don't think he meant to do it, but
He didn't, but
That is a yellow card.
Tackle. Australia.
well, let's hope he doesn't get booked.
won the ball.
If he,
I can see why he got booked, though. I can see
if
why.
he signs for us, let's hope he doesn't get booked then.
It's one of them ones, isn't it? When you slow those ones down, they always look worse.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
It's a bit reckless, though.
I don't think he's won the ball first, but these days you can win the ball and still be a foul. It's ridiculous.
No, but that's true.
Also, I forgot to say as well. Oh my gosh, hearts, thoughts, and prayers go out to the family and friends of Silvio Berlusconi, Gordon McQueen, yeah, and John McHollins.
Ooh,
Oh,
nearly.
John Hollins,
John
yeah,
Hollins,
yeah,
God rest
ex-Arsenal
his
player,
soul. Yeah,
Chelsea player.
yeah, absolute legends.
Another one that come from Chelsea when.
Yeah, and was a
Remember
superb
back in the
servant for us.
day, we signed John Hollins. I think he was about 36.
Yeah.
Right, if that was done on the internet now,
Can you imagine? Yeah. And he
He's
was,
a Chelsea legend
and
as
he was
well,
a
wasn't
Chelsea
he?
And he
legend.
was absolutely
And he done
brilliant for us.
a
Superb,
couple
yeah.
of years.
him, Colin Pates. as
So
well.
we've got a
Another
history
one.
of signing up.
Yeah, Colin
Yeah.
Pates.
Colin
one.
Pa- another
He never
superb.
really made it though, did he, Colin?
He didn't, but he was very good cover. Very good cover.
We tried to sign
Southern
Kerry
Ba-
Dixon and all once.
Really.
Southern Bates says Ballo is gonna bang a hat trick for the USA versus the J8 on the 25th of June.
Versus the
Playing Jamaica.
Ooh, them be fighting words.
Now, Jamaica
on the
are
ball
not
again.
very good
He's
right
still
now.
playing on the 20th of June. Did you say?
25th of June.
No, so they're still playing next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another game. When is this season
When are
going
they
to
going
end?
to get a break? Because
Exactly.
I know. Well, I think the England players this is it in it after.
Yeah, but and in 3 weeks' time they're back, aren't they?
Yeah,
is what-
yeah.
this is
It's
ridiculous.
too much football, isn't
It
it?
is too much football.
For
This is
like
what I'm
they said,
saying,
they've got to have a
because
rest.
the reason it's
Yeah.
gone so late is because of the World Cup being in the season. So you think they'd say, right,
Start in
we'll leave
September.
these. We've had a World Cup in the season. We won't have these meaningless games.
No, but this is not a
September.
meaningless game.
Well, they are.
Euro
really,
qualifier.
This is a qualifier.
It's not
Yeah,
a meaningless
but,
game, but you know.
but they should put them somewhere along there, like, you know what I mean?
In the season. I don't believe this.
Trent Alexander-Arnold. Lovely ball by him.
This is a very important
Rashford in there now.
Shoot, why didn't he shoot?
Why did he shoot? He tried to cut it back, but that was good though. Rashford's in, and he hit it straight at the
done all the
keeper.
hard work.
Everything
That was a lovely move.
All the hard
But
work.
Rashford hit it straight
I'll
at the
tell you
keeper.
what, Maguire would have got an assist.
I think
He'd have been playing
Rashford,
for
to be
another
fair
6
though,
years.
even though he's probably been the man of the match in this first
I think he's
half.
been
Rashford should have scored that.
Should have scored though. Should have scored.
Yeah, he should have.
Zamir says, I can't wait for England to versus Nigeria.
Nor can I.
want Saka to score a hat-trick.
Yeah,
so Ty can cry into his headphones.
Absolutely. Well, listen, I don't want anything bad to happen to Bukayo, but if Bukayo scores a hat-trick of own goals, I want
Would
mine.
you want him rested in that game?
Absolutely. Damn right. When are we going to play Nigeria?
You know when they said that, he said that the other day, it was a
afforded to
tough
rest him.
decision. Well, a tough decision.
Oh, yeah?
Could
I'm
afford to rest
sorry.
Saka.
What's tough decision?
Because that's an easy
He
game.
turned around and said it was a tough decision between
Yeah,
Nigeria
no,
and
no,
England.
no, yeah, no, no.
wasn't.
No,
What a
no,
touch
no,
that was by Saka. Here he comes again,
listen,
Saka.
No, Lee, you can't say that.
He's
because-
just being diplomatic.
No,
when
no,
he's saying
no,
that. I'm
Lee,
sorry.
no, Lee,
I'm
being
sorry.
diplomatic.
No. You can't say that.
I
being
can,
diplomatic.
I just have. He's being diplomatic.
Okay, well,
I agree with Lee.
Well, you're wrong, the judge, all right? I'm throwing this course. I'm throwing this.
Oh!
I'm throwing this case out of court.
Oh,
look,
lovely
must
by
be.
Harry Kane.
Goal
Here
be.
comes.
Goal.
And,
that's
and
right,
Rashford
one.
has got his goal.
That's good play from
Made
Harry
by
Kane.
Harry Kane there.
Deserves it,
Cutting
deserves
that out. Henderson cuts it back to him, and
deserves
Rashford scores at Old Trafford.
Yes.
Great move.
Henderson done well as well.
Yeah. Assisted
Unselfish.
by a Liverpool player
Yes.
to score his goal. He
Never
gives a
mind,
celebration.
Saka.
3-0.
Another one who's
Abereche. Yeah, that's up to
he's
him.
not playing.
But Lee,
None of those guys are going to play for Nigeria. I'm sorry.
Well, you sorry about what?
They're not.
Well, it's up to them, innit? But,
Yeah, but they don't.
but Lee, but I'm sorry. I'm
can
sorry.
remember
Kane did
having
well
a-
there.
Sorry, I
Lovely pass.
I love the judge, but I have to banish the judge for this because the judge can't get away. What? He can't. No, because remember, he's like
No
me.
one in that position is going to play for Nigeria
How do you know?
because it's seen.
How do you know?
The evidence is there.
Does Alex play that?
Eze play for them?
What about
Where did
Alex
Eze
Iwobi?
play?
Yeah, but
Well,
Alex
Iwobi's
Iwobi's not
wasn't
going to
in
be
that
playing
position.
regular for England.
Huh?
And I don't mean that nastily.
Iwobi
like,
was
Say
not
that again,
wanted
say that
It's
by
like
England.
Balogun's not going to play regular for England. That's why he chose America.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but
Saka was
Guy
going to
would've
play
played-
regular for England. I'm sorry.
It's the same with the Jamaican
on, it's
players.
no-
I don't. No. I don't.
It's the same with the Jamaican
What I
players.
said, I
There
don't,
is
I
no-
don't, when he's saying it's hard, it's a hard decision.
It's not a hard
It's
decision.
no, because
It's not a hard
because
decision,
No,
Ty,
you
come
can't.
on.
No, you can't. And the reason why I'm saying
It's
that,
not
He
a
didn't
hard
have one
decision.
sleepless night over it,
you
so I'll
don't
tell
know
you.
that, Judge. You don't know that.
It's not a hard decision.
Why would it be a hard
Let me
decision?
speak. Am I'm allowed to speak?
Because
please?
you're lying.
What am I going to lie for?
It's not a hard decision.
Well, it's a hard decision because.
Why?
Are you going to let me speak, please?
Okay, go on.
Thank you. Because remember, he's like me. So if I'm in that
It's
situation,
nothing like you.
There's nothing like you. He don't waffle.
Absolutely nothing like you.
he don't waffle, the judge. He don't waffle.
What's that? He ain't got pictures of Riley on his wall.
Well, I haven't either.
It's not a hard decision.
Wait, can you let me finish, please? Now, when I say he's like me, I mean in the fact that
That he's
his
got Nigerian parents.
and he's born here. So if I was,
that makes it hard.
No, but let me finish. If
Okay,
it was
go.
me now, if let's say I want to play for England, I would be thinking, but my parents want me to play for Nigeria. So it's a hard decision.
not a hard
No, it is a hard decision because he's thinking of his
Financially, it's
The
much more
profile,
lucrative.
the profile of playing for
thinking of
England.
his
Listen, the profile of playing for England.
Makes you
It
much
doesn't even come
No,
close.
you cannot.
sponsorship
No,
deals and
you
all
cannot
that.
say
That is-
that.
That is true. If
What do you mean
play
you
for
can't say
England,
that?
You
Of course.
cannot say that
You
because
get for England, you get much
Because
bigger
he'd be the
sponsor
king.
commercial.
Not only that, he
Nigeria.
came up in the English system. He's probably like you. He's probably never even been to Nigeria.
yeah,
We went
right.
to Nigeria the other day with
Thank you,
Kelechi.
Robbie.
Yeah, it was
You
the
see?
first half, I
Yeah,
think.
with Kelechi.
No, all jokes aside. All jokes
No,
aside.
it's hard.
It's the same.
hard
It's the
decision.
same
It's hard
with.
decision. It's hard decision.
It's the same with the likes of Kyle Walker, Raheem
Oh,
Sterling,
what was... He got away with that there, Maguire.
Rashford. All those guys could technically play for Jamaica or other Caribbean countries. Of course they're not. They're going to play for England. It's obvious. So you saying it's a hard decision?
It's hard decision
not.
because
It's
not a hard
you don't,
decision,
you,
Ty.
but you don't. But
Bro,
no
stop
disrespect to any. No, no disrespect to three of you. But you're not in our background because I know what it's like
I'm
to
not from
have
that
Nigerian.
background.
No, but I
I'm
know
from
what
that
it's
background.
like to have Nigerian parents. That's what I mean. No
You could
disrespect.
address
So-
Lee with that. You can't chat to me and Robbie. We're from that same thing.
Yeah, but you
Kyle
don't have
Walker,
Nigerian parents.
Rashford, Sterling,
My dad
all
was-
those guys have got
granddad was
Jamaican
French.
parents.
Yeah, but
Did you know that?
I know that. I'm saying about because I know how.
You don't know.
With big respect, I know how Nigerian parents are. So I know it
but
would be.
do you know how Jamaican
What's it got to do
parents?
with his parents?
No, so what I'm saying is his parents
but do you know
might
Jamaican
want him to play
parents?
for Nigeria. That's what I'm saying. So when he says it's a hard decision, he's like Danny Welbeck. Now, I'm sure his parents wanted to play for Ghana, but he chose England. That's what I'm saying.
Why? Because he knows who's
Exactly.
Yeah, but no, but even still though, if your parents want you to pay for the country,
you're
you
own
are gonna
man.
have a
My
but your
mum and
parents
dad
pay
wanted.
you.
My mum and dad wanted me to come in at 9 o'clock. I always come in at 10. You know what I mean? I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
Your mum and dad wanted you to go university. Did it happen?
How do you know I didn't go?
Because I know you.
How do you know I didn't go? You
it
don't know
happen?
that. But how do you know? How do you know I didn't go?
Well, that-
How do you know I didn't go? You don't know it didn't happen.
That's because the bus didn't go to the university.
You went to university once, yeah.
He went to the House of Judges.
You went to
Anyway, it's half time. It's England.
You're in 3-0.
England 3, North Macedonia nil. It's been very, very impressive by England. They've been in total control. Scored some great goals. Harry Kane, Bukayo Saka, and of course Marcus Rashford at Old Trafford. 3-0, and it's very comfortable at the moment.
Front three scored, all three of them. Good.
So why did they come off now? And why doesn't Callum Wilson and Eberechi get a whole second off? I bet they
Well,
won't.
wait,
You
see,
don't know,
let's
yeah,
wait and
you
see,
don't know.
man.
No, but shit, though, the game's over.
You're always criticising.
Yeah, you are.
I'm always criticising. The one that said Southgate's got to go.
When
Sorry,
it's-
Southgate.
Well, it's the Nigerian team. You seem to be very supportive towards them, and like, they can all
course.
play in whatever game they want.
Of
But
course.
seriously,
Because they're better than England. I'm only joking.
To go back to that, it wasn't a hard. He may have
You
said that to
are you
sound
Bukayo?
diplomatic.
Are you Bukayo?
To me, it's
Then
not a hard
you're-
decision.
But you're not Bukayo, Laurie.
Oh, no, I'm not. No,
Andrew S.
No, I'm not.
Neither are you.
Well, I'm
Andrew
Nigerian.
S.
I'm
Andrew
Nigerian
S.
like Bukayo.
on your university, right? He says, Ty has a PhD in delusional psychology.
Yeah, of course I do. Well, listen, mate. If I got a PhD in delusion,
A+.
you've got a PhD in a moron because you look like a moron. All right?
haven't
Don't
seen
ever
us
try
like
it.
moron.
You
Don't
don't
see
don't
us
ever
like-
try. Do
So
not
you're saying
ever
about
try to diss
Bukayo.
me.
You're saying about Bukayo, right?
never
You don't
seen
even
him.
know if he looks like a moron. You don't know.
He does look like a
How
moron.
does he know? How do you know about mum and dad of Bukayo then? You don't know.
What's that?
You're saying how his mum and dad and all that. You don't know if he looks like a
Daddy
moron.
O says, I read an
I
article.
do know about him.
Daddy O said, I read an article from Mbappe's dad about African nations
Mbappe.
charging players to represent them. That's why he chose France.
Well,
I
Nabil
read that
says,
article.
if that's true, that's terrible. if
Nabil
that's
says,
true.
massive
Well, it's
respect to
the same.
Robbie and the team. I hope you're
Thank
having a
you.
great day.
And to you.
Ty's brain is brand new since he didn't use it so much.
No.
And
if-
Ariel
listen,
says,
if I didn't use my brain, I'll still be cleverer than you.
better player. Who is the better player?
A week old baby will be cleverer than you.
Sol Campbell or Van Dijk?
Ooh, I got to say Sol. Even though Van Dijk is brilliant, I got to say Sol because Sol was just incredible.
That's a tough one.
I'll say Sol because Sol was amazing. And he's part of the Invincibles.
That is a tough one.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
You can't say Van Dijk.
Before injury.
Van Dijk.
Really?
Van Dijk.
Has Van Dijk
Before
Do you know what I'm going to say here before? Just because I think
Sol
that
was
he was
good
just
as well, man.
slightly better footballer than
Yeah,
Sol.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll go along with that.
Possibly, but is he tougher?
But we don't know the longevity of
Is he
him because-
tougher? Is his
Well-
mentality bigger than Sol?
No,
Because Sol would head a brick wall.
No,
That's
I'm,
how tough Sol
No,
was.
but Sol did have questionable mentality as well.
Yeah, but you say
Remember
that
him walking off the pitch after
because he had problems.
Joe
Yeah, but that's
talks
mentality,
footy.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Says,
but that's
good
Ty-
question that, by the way.
Your thoughts on Alioski?
good.
Ali
Yeah.
who?
Is that well? Absolutely. Well, listen. Macedonia are 3-0 down, and if he weren't playing, they might not be 3-0 down. So
He did
he's,
say they wanted him to get stuffed today.
he's a no.
Okay, quiz
he's a
time
nobody.
again.
Quiz time.
Okay.
Premier League quiz time. Who holds the record for the most Premier League goals in a debut season?
Oh,
Torres.
Phillips,
is that
Van Nistelrooy.
Oh,
Olivier
Haaland.
Giroud.
Haaland.
Olivier
It's got to be
Giroud.
Haaland, isn't it? Debut season.
Mohamed Salah?
Ooh.
It's got to be Haaland.
You know what? This quiz that I've got,
Could be.
I think you're right, Laurie.
It's got to be
I think you're right because the answer is actually Sergio Aguero, right? But
Yeah.
this has not been updated since
yeah.
Haaland's
Ah,
gone.
yeah.
So that's correct. So well done, Laurie. Correct.
Well done, Laurie.
What is the capacity
Oh my gosh.
of Anfield to the nearest? So you get whoever gets nearest
Now
wins it of Anfield.
Oh my gosh.
55 now, I think it is.
48,000.
56,000.
Lee, 53,394. You were the nearest.
Well done, Lee.
Right. Capacity of now you've been to all these stadiums.
I know he's going to say that.
Capacity of Sellers Park.
That's about.
Whoever's the nearest.
32, 31,
Which one?
31.
Yeah.
Are you reading the answers?
No, seriously.
I was
you're
going to
saying
say
25.
I was going to say 25,000 as well, to be honest.
And what did you say?
I'm going to go 31.
26,309. So you two with the 25. Craven Cottage. Home of Fulham.
24.
18.
23,000.
Lee, you were the nearest, 25,700.
That must have been upgraded then, because I can remember when they were getting gates.
Yeah, they have, because they're new stand now, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's good, isn't it?
It is good. I like these.
Right, let me get another one.
I do like these
Those are
questions.
too easy for you guys.
Too easy.
Who owns Everton?
Moshid
Shahiri.
Faheri.
Huh?
Moshid Shahiri, whatever his name is.
Sherry, Laurie, correct.
That's what I meant. That's what I said.
No,
What do you mean you were talking about? I said it. You even beat me to
You
it.
said something like
said
Mossad.
something.
No, that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Mossad or something like that.
You said like, you know
Sounds
what I
like
mean?
Israeli.
Yeah,
No, I meant
Israeli
well done,
intelligence
Laurie.
services.
Well done, Laurie.
No, that was me as well. What are you
You
talking
said
about?
Mossad.
He said Mossad.
I said
the Israeli
Moshid.
Secret
I got his
Service.
name wrong, but I meant no. I didn't say that.
Israeli Secret Service.
I didn't say that. I
Who
meant
holds the record for the most Premier League games as a club captain?
David O'Leary,
Nope.
So that
Premier
means
League.
most-
Vincent Company.
Nope.
I should know.
Look, can you stop just shouting out names? Like, let's
Me
have a
judges.
think about it. It's a good
Say,
question.
can you repeat the question, please?
Who holds the record for the most Premier League games as a club captain?
I know this because this come up recently. I do know this. He's retired, isn't he? He's retired.
Glad to see you guys all getting involved in the chat, by
He's
the way.
retired,
Love
hasn't he?
this. Love how you're getting involved with your answers in the chat.
Oh my gosh, I know this. Gareth Barry.
Nope.
I know this.
It's the most appearance.
Do you want a
Can you
clue?
stop having
Please,
guesses
please,
now? Like, is that
please.
about 15 guesses?
Please.
I'm trying to think.
Give a clue.
Yeah, give us a clue.
He's a mate of Lee's.
What?
They recently watched the game together.
Stephen Gerrard.
Steven Gerrard.
Oh my gosh! You see, look at you.
Correct.
I thought you said you was thinking.
You know what? I thought about that and I went off of him.
We all know what you thinking about.
Which Premier League managers won the most
Manager of the month.
Manager of the Month awards?
Unfortunately, it's Mourinho, isn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say.
It is Mourinho.
Correct.
Oh.
Don't answer again. You're
It's
both
not,
out.
It's not Mourinho.
You're both out.
I don't think it's Alex Ferguson, you know, somewhere along the line. I don't think it is.
I think I know it is. It's easy anyway.
You got to everybody in the chat.
Are they getting it?
Laurie, you
Loads
must,
of them getting it right.
Laurie, you must be able to get this now, surely.
Jurgen Klopp.
Laurie's out.
Guardiola.
Nope. Sir Alex Ferguson with 27 awards.
Oh, I went off of it. Why did I go off of it?
Greatest manager ever.
The greatest cheat ever, yeah. And why is this so? He saved anyone's life.
Who holds the record for the most Premier League goals scored in a match? There's two people who hold
Jermaine
this
Defoe is one,
Andy Cole.
record. Correct. That's one.
and Jermaine Defoe.
Nope.
What do you mean no? It's Jermaine Defoe.
Nope.
Not Jermaine Defoe. How many did he score against Wigan?
Andy Cole. Solskjaer.
Nope.
Hold on. Andy Cole scored how many in game 5? Yeah.
Premier League match.
Hold on. What? I don't understand. I'm sure it's Jermaine Defoe. If it's not,
It's definitely Andy Cole.
5.
Shearer.
Alan Shearer. Correct.
oh, well done, Laurie.
Right, I'm going to.
Who holds the record?
Take a quick one.
All right. Who holds the record for the most Premier League assists?
Thierry Henry, of course. The legend.
Nope. Incorrect.
Kevin De Bruyne, unfortunately. Cesc
Incorrect again.
Fabregas.
Nope.
Mesut Ozil.
Nope.
The most assists. Hold on. If it's
Well done to
Oh,
S. Madison. Well done to Munchin.
What, I've got that?
Well done to Bluey MCFC. Well done to Gunnar Dread. Big up
but they
to
could-
Knights.
yeah, but they could be
Hazard.
they
Big
could be
up to
looking up.
Levi. No, big up to Charlie. Well done to
They
you.
could be looking up online.
DG, big up to you. Correct. Big up to Pinto. Correct. Brian Elgin. Correct. Ziam. Correct.
I think I know it is.
Big up to Jonathan. Correct.
Santi Caffola.
Nope.
Is it a Man United player?
Big up to
Granit
Horizon.
Xhaka.
Correct.
Granit Xhaka.
Grizzly. Granit Xhaka.
Yeah.
Is it a Man United player?
Granit Xhaka. It is a Man United player.
Oh my gosh. Then that has
Ryan
to be.
Giggs.
Ryan Giggs is
Oh,
correct.
No. Oh my God.
Ryan Giggs is correct.
How on
Granit
earth?
Xhaka.
How on earth? Yeah, it's just a guess. Just a guess.
And he says he's not deluded.
Lee, don't start, okay? Don't start, all right?
Who holds the record for the most Premier League clubs managed? Managed the most Premier League clubs in the Premier League.
Allardyce.
Correct. Can you name those clubs?
Unfortunately.
Go on.
Blackburn Rovers.
Yep.
Bolton Wanderers.
Yep.
West Bromwich Albion.
Incorrect.
He was at West Bromwich Albion. He was at West Bromwich Albion.
Maybe West Bromwich Albion when they was in the Championship Premier
Ham.
League clubs.
Oh, right, okay.
West Ham, correct.
Newcastle United.
Correct.
How many is that?
4.
So one more.
Leeds.
7 clubs.
Leeds.
Everton.
Actually, Leeds.
Crystal
you know what? This
Palace.
hasn't updated, so
Yes.
it's 8 clubs actually.
Crystal Palace.
Leeds.
Everton,
Yep.
Everton.
Crystal Palace. Everton. Yep.
How many more?
One more. See who'll get it first.
Allardyce. This.
It's 8 clubs because recently managed Leeds.
Did I say Bolton?
Bolton, you already said.
So who did he manage then? He must have managed someone recently.
It's one other club.
West Ham United.
Incorrect.
You said West Ham.
Well done to Hawker Jr.
Oh,
Well done to AO.
Who did Allardyce manage?
Well
Bolton.
done to Lewis Cameron.
Newcastle. Oh, Sunderland.
Sunderland.
Oh, yes, well done.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
Sunderland.
Well
Thank you
done,
very much.
Ty. Well
All
done.
right.
We got there, though.
thank you. We did get there.
You got there in the end.
Yeah.
In the very end. Right. Right, let's see.
He's funny.
Who holds the record for the most Premier League clubs played for? This is a good question, this one.
Who's played for most? Nicholas and Elka?
Huh?
Nicholas and
That's a good
Elka?
shout.
Nope.
So someone more than Nicholas and
William Gallas.
8 clubs it is.
William Gallas.
No, 8 clubs, Gallas.
8 clubs.
8 Premier League clubs.
Benayoun?
Nope.
8 Premier League clubs. Oh, Christian Ziege.
Nope.
That's a hard one. You remember him?
Yeah, but I don't think he played for 8 clubs.
He played for a few. Any clues?
Yeah, give us a clue on that. That's eight
That's a
clubs.
difficult one.
All right, I'll give you one of the clubs he played for.
Yeah.
Chelsea.
He's going to get the hardest one, isn't it?
Everton
Oh,
was one of the clubs he played for.
That could be anybody, Everton. That could be anybody. 8 Premier League clubs. That could be anybody. Everton.
All right, I'll give you another clue.
Yeah.
This is going to make it too easy now, though. Ipswich Town.
Ipswich Town. Oh, what's his name? Oh, no, it's not him. Ipswich Town. He played for Everton and Ipswich Town.
Richard Wright?
No.
Kieran Dyer?
Did he play for Chelsea as well?
Well done to the Joneses.
Kieran
Did he play
Dyer
for Chelsea as well, Robbie?
No.
He didn't play for... He played for Everton.
Oh, most of you guys getting it right in the chat. Big up to Perry
Ipswich
Francis.
Town. Who can that be? Everton and Ipswich Town.
Big up to Metros.
Say that again.
To Gunnar Dread.
Tell him the question, Robbie, please. Everton, Ipswich.
Who holds the record for the most Premier League clubs played
Everton
for?
and Ipswich.
Total of 8 clubs.
David Unsworth?
That's
No.
what I was going to go for. Everton and Ipswich. Oh, Marcus Stewart.
No. Close though.
Stewart.
It's close.
Close.
Marcus Bent.
Ooh.
Marcus Bent.
Well done, Lee.
Marcus Bent is a correct
Bent played
answer.
for 8.
Played for Crystal Palace, Blackburn, Ipswich, Leicester City, Everton, Charlton Athletic, Wigan Athletic, and Wolverhampton.
And that's right. And another interesting fact about him, I'm sure Lee will like this. He used to go out with the lovely Gemma Atkinson as well. What a lucky dog.
Who holds the record for the most Premier League clean sheets?
Oh, Petr Cech.
David who?
David James.
Petr Cech.
Petr Cech is correct.
I would have think it was David.
Should have known that.
Why would you think David James?
No. I would have thought David Seaman. Well, he was Petr Cech.
I went with David James because he played a lot of games.
Okay.
He has.
Did you rate him as a keeper?
Who holds the record for the most Premier League red cards?
What's his name? I know this.
Is it done again?
No.
Jamie Carragher.
No.
Duncan Ferguson.
Well, that's a good one here. Majestic says Catamol, but it's not Catamol. Jack says Xhaka, but not Xhaka. Joey Barton says TM2.
That's a good
Vieira?
It's not Patrick Vieira.
Oh, well done, Lee. How
Reds.
did he get so... Oh, that's ridiculous. man.
Patrick Vieira. As the teams come out for the second half,
Keep the questions coming, Robbie. They're very good.
we'll do a couple more.
I love these questions.
Has there been any substitutions, I wonder?
There isn't.
Got speaking to him.
Yeah, thank you. There isn't any substitution.
All
Look,
right.
the same team.
Who holds the record for the most Premier League penalties scored?
Matt Letizia.
Alan Shearer.
Matt
Alan
Letizia.
Shearer is correct.
Oh, right. Wow.
56 penalties he scored.
What?
It's a lot of penalties,
That's
isn't
incredible.
56
Wow,
penalties.
well done, Laurie.
Harry Kane must be up there with penalties. What's wrong there?
And
Who
Diving too.
holds the record for the most Premier League games without losing?
Oh,
James Lehmann.
my gosh. Well, that's got, Patrick Vieira.
No.
Without losing.
It's a team. Holds the Premier League record for the most Premier League games without losing.
Us, it's obviously us, isn't it?
No?
What? What?
It's got to be us.
It's got to be us. We went unbeaten.
Yeah, this is a mistake here, surely.
It's us.
It says Chelsea holds the record with 86 games without a loss, 2004-05.
No, that's not. No. It's us.
50. We got.
What did you say there?
Is it
Yeah, it must be at home. Must be at,
right, yeah,
home
yeah.
record. It doesn't. Yeah,
Yeah.
They messed that question up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At home.
Yeah, I heard that, yeah.
At home.
Yeah.
Who holds the record for the most Premier League goals in a calendar year?
Harry Kane.
Correct.
Well done, Lee.
Harry Kane, 39 goals in a calendar year.
Boy.
Right, I think I could maybe be able to get one more question in.
Yeah, wicked question. Keep
the
the cup.
capacity of the King Power Stadium, Leicester City's ground. What is that? Who gets it in the nearest?
34.
34,000?
Nah, 45.
45,000?
33.
Correct time. 32,300.
Come on!
All right, we've kicked off. That was a little quiz. Well done to everybody who got involved with that in the chat.
brilliant.
Love that.
I've got a question.
Laurie's got a question. Keep the questions coming in the chat,
Where
please.
will the finals of the Euros be held? What we're qualifying for
It's
now?
easy.
I don't even know.
You don't know that?
I've forgotten.
Germany.
Oh, is it Germany? Yes.
No.
I've forgotten.
Yes, Germany. What do you mean no?
Yes.
Zamir says, who holds the record for being the most deluded?
You.
AFT.
It's you. It's you.
And can Ty be on a 90-minute stream without finding something to ramble on about? No wonder Troy Deeney called him out.
No. I think
Didn't Ty have his milk this morning?
I don't drink milk because I'm not a baby like you. I don't drink milk. Milk is for babies like you. And
this cage for?
I think you'll find Troy Deeney insulted me personally twice, and I'm not laughing. All right. So don't talk about that. There's no need for personal insult. And he's personally insulted me twice, and I'm not laughing. All right.
Anyway, by the way, to remind everybody about Claude Cup, right? Claude Cup, right? So we're going to play a little video at the end of the game of Ty and troops playing football.
Wow.
Yeah, so we'll run that at the end.
Video
of the
nasty.
The video nasty.
Roll it out with that. Look, something to look for.
Thank you very much,
It's
Lee.
not bad, you know.
Thank you very much.
Anyway, North Macedonia coming
Thank you very
forward.
much, Lee.
This is about the first time they've been in England's off.
They have.
Away unconvincingly there by Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Any more questions, Laurie? Was that it?
Do you think Trent is much more suited to that midfield?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's something that the Liverpool look at as
I
well.
think he is in a way because he doesn't expose his defensive liability.
Yeah.
He's a forward, isn't he?
So I can see the reason for that, to be honest.
Look,
Because look at that
What
ball.
a pass.
Oh, look at that
What a
ball.
pass into
Look at
Saka.
Saka.
Oh my God! What a goal by Saka! What a pass!
That has got to be one of the
by
goals
Trent
of the season.
Alexander-Arnold,
The pass is a
unbelievable,
shot.
and the goal by Saka. Oh my God! What a goal that was!
played in Nigeria, wouldn't it?
Oh, look at this pass!
even the
Pass
soccer
here by
dancing about
Trent
it.
Alexander-Arnold.
That's the
First
goal of the
time.
season right there.
First time
onside,
pass,
he's onside.
and then Saka, great control
Oh,
there.
look
Look
at
at that, bang! What a goal that was!
Is that goal of the
was
season?
brilliant.
That's got to be one of the
That's
great
got to
pass.
be up there, man, because the pass.
Look at the pass. The way
Lovely
he controlled
touch,
it.
controls it on
And
his
then the
chest, then
finish.
bang! Oh,
Look at that.
What a goal that was! Unstoppable.
This is art imitating life, because this is how he scores goals for
Wouldn't
Arsenal.
have
look
scored
about
that
the
for
pass,
Nigeria, Ty.
Yes, he would. He definitely would.
That goal's just from start to finish.
This
That's an unreal goal,
But
man.
this is how he scores goals in our team on the game.
Trent
It's mad.
Alexander-Arnold and Saka there.
Well, that was a great
Just-
pass. It was a great
Incredible.
pass.
Pass was brilliant.
And we
Was
were
he-
just talking, weren't we, about
Beckham-like sort of pass.
Yeah.
Beckham-esque, yeah.
He's got to stay in midfield, doesn't he?
He's got to.
Yeah.
And the way he played
Well,
that
he won't,
first
though, 'cause
time.
Bellingham. Where was Bellingham going to play? I suppose in place of Henderson.
Yeah. Well, that was brilliant, that was. What a goal. If you went along to watch this game tonight, just for that goal alone. And Saka's now scored 2 blinding goals in this game, hasn't he?
Oh, incredible.
That was worth the admission alone.
Yeah.
This is impressive by England. 4-0
is,
against North Macedonia, who knocked Italy out of the, stopped them from going to the World Cup. No mugs, really. No, listen, we expect England to win the game, but North Macedonia are not mugs, and they are being made to look mugs at the moment.
I've just seen the
4-0.
best goal I've seen in international football for a very long time.
Yeah, it was. It was Rashford.
Oh, look,
coming
here's
forward
another
now.
one.
He's in.
Oh!
He's in. He's using his pace. Saka's on a hat-trick at the moment, by the way.
And Trent again.
Trent,
they're going to claim a foul.
He's going to get a high foot.
Even though it wasn't a foul.
It was a foul.
He got the ball.
It was high foot though.
It was a high foot, but I think he went down when he realised.
Football Galaxy says Saka, wow, Trent, brilliant.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Look at that pass.
First time.
And then the control.
Control there.
They played
Took
it inside
down.
on his chest. Bang.
Oh, it's a great game. It's a great pass. I've got to say that as well. The
Great
pass
pass.
makes it all.
That's the drop the
touch,
mic.
everything about that.
Drop the
That's
mic.
just- there's
Everything
nothing
about
no
that
one can
goal.
do
Drop the
anything.
mic.
You can
Drop the mic goal,
Drop
Jason.
the mic and go
Drop the
home.
mic.
Yeah, that is-
Go
that
home
is-
now, innit?
Pack it up. Just finish the game. Go home. That,
Go
you're
score a goal
not
like
bearing.
that.
Your
Score a
stuff
goal
and
like
get
that
the
and Saturday
hell
on
out.
coming straight off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're not
You cannot
bearing.
do any better.
Yeah, drop the
than that.
mic. Drop the mic, everybody.
Pack your
You're not
stuff
bearing
and get
that
it
goal, are
out.
you? You're not bearing that goal.
No, amazing. We need to wrap this young man in.
And you know what? That leads me on to something. When I went for my little natural toilet break, I was thinking to myself that England now must have. We keep saying this.
Yeah.
Got to have one of the best teams in Europe. Surely they've got the
Yeah.
best tournament
Yeah.
next
We've got the
year.
best team and best squad.
Yeah,
No
In
one
Europe,
else has
I
got-
think
who
we
else has
have.
got forwards like we've got.
yeah.
No one. Not in the depth of them, neither. You know, this is a team without Grealish. This is a
Exactly.
team without Sterling. This is a
Exactly.
team without. Who else is missing from the front?
Ben White.
Ben White.
Ben, Raheem.
No, but
Oh, you said
seriously,
Raheem.
you
Right.
do make a very good point, though.
You know what I mean?
Look at the
Also-
players you've named that are not even in the squad. Today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got
And
to
you can
win
even
this.
start
Bellingham.
naming other players like
Bellingham's not even there.
Maddison and people like
Yeah,
that.
Maddison,
They're not even
that's Bellingham.
yeah, no Bellingham there.
Yeah.
They've just got to believe in. Oh look, he's
Saka's
in!
in.
Go on,
He's in for his hat-trick. Yes, he done it. But was he offside?
hat-trick.
Is he onside or offside?
No,
Because
it
he
looks
did
like
seem
he's
to
in.
be. But a hat-trick for Saka. Unbelievable at Old
What a
Trafford.
player.
And that is brilliant.
Oh, Declan having some of that next year, aren't you, Decky? Hey.
Brilliant from Saka. A hat-trick.
Get a standing applause there.
And that
Come
is
on.
brilliant. He took it
Let's
well.
go on, stand up.
He took it well.
Go ahead, Saka. And all of them were outstanding goals as well.
Who played the pass?
I don't know.
How much
I'm
is
still
this?
worried it could be offside. That's the only thing.
Yeah, let's see this run because he looked offside. Has he bent his run perfectly?
Yes,
he
yes,
has.
he has.
Yes, he has. It
Yes,
was a
he has.
great pass
Fantastic
to
run,
him.
fantastic run.
Who passed that? Was it Harry Kane?
And
he
you know
finished
what,
it.
Lee?
He could have cut it back for Trent.
You know what as
Yeah,
well?
Harry Kane.
It's Harry Kane, and it's a great ball by Kane. It really is.
All of the goals
good
were good
control
goals,
again,
weren't
and
they?
a great finish.
There's no tap-ins in any
No,
of
it's
them.
a good finish. It's all
All great goals.
different
I
goals.
bet Arsenal are glad they've signed that. He signed that contract now, isn't it?
Yeah, but even still, you still would sign
It's
it.
a scored a
it's
hat-trick for
only
England.
Macedonia, but at the end of the day, still an
No, it's amazing, amazing. Now come off now, Bukayo. Now come off now.
Yeah, I agree.
Your job is
this
your job is
4,
done.
5, 6, 4, 5.
He must
Why
be
he's got a hat trick now?
He must be a very proud man. 5-0 to England. But according to Ty, he should have played for Nigeria.
Absolutely. You're damn right. He should have. You're damn right. Exactly. He should have. Yeah.
Do you know how much acclaim he's going to get for this? In comparison to if he was playing for Nigeria. That's the point we're trying to make, Ty.
He'll get more acclaim if he was playing for Nigeria.
And let's be honest as well. He
wouldn't.
did
He would.
grow up here. He played all his football here.
So, but he's Nigerian.
There's
Though. He
nothing
plays for
against
Nigerian.
Nigeria.
Yeah, it's absolutely nothing against Nigeria. So we're just talking facts.
Big nation.
This is a good run in
Fair
by
enough.
the North
But I think he still
Macedonians.
would get the same at Nigeria.
Can't believe this.
If I get more.
5-0 down.
He wouldn't like.
We wouldn't get any.
He'd be
Yes, he
paying.
would.
He's paying for Sierra Leone. He ain't going to get no properties over there.
AMT
No,
says
of course he would.
Sorry, you know what I mean? You're wrong.
the pass from Trent was fantastic.
You're wrong.
He says, but AMT says the pass from Trent was fantastic, but Saka's first touch that led to the chest control and volume.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Sensational. Little Yo-Yo says, Lee, if Kane were to join Arsenal, would you cheer him? Also,
Yep.
Ty, any progress on the headphones? You are Ty.
Oh, look, they're in again.
It's
So
an immaterial question because he's never going to sign. like that,
That is.
Walked away on a free at the end of the season.
You're telling me like they were,
He'd never do that.
you know, like Sol Campbell, like
Sol Campbell still gets stick to this
still
day.
gets
Yeah.
to this day, you know.
And very out of order. What
And
did-
AJ says Saka class Trent looks ridiculous in midfield too.
No, he doesn't.
Definitely,
Yeah,
definitely. Trent. I think that's his position.
Well, and I got to say,
Because, like you said, Laurie, he doesn't get exposed out.
Yeah.
And he can just ball out.
Pull out, very good.
And you have to say that was a great pass from Harry Kane. First
It
time
was.
a good
Yeah,
shot.
yeah,
If he
yeah.
delays that, then he's offside.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic bit of vision.
It was.
Yeah.
I
Kane
think
is-
Harry Kane's a good footballer. Let me just say,
a
that,
very-
put this
well,
on
he's
record.
world class.
He's world
I
class.
know I used to say before, so I'm
He's
not,
up there with
he
and
is-
that's why I
he's-
don't like him.
Yeah, he's
He's
As
good.
soon as he leaves Spurs, I say if he goes to, you know, maybe not Man United, but if he goes to Newcastle or Real Madrid, and I'll be cheering him like, I mean, like, I cannot wait. He wears that cockerel.
What is Robbie? What did you say?
England's
Sorry.
just popping it about now. Now they could bring on some subs, can't they?
They should
Yeah, they
already.
should.
5-0.
3-0.
Should do.
Robbie, what did they say about the update on the headphones? Sorry, what was that?
The guy's saying you don't look the same without your headphones.
Yeah, why is that?
Oh, is
your
it?
headphones?
They're broken, isn't it?
They've been broken for about 2 years now.
Yeah, but they don't sell anymore.
Oh, they don't sell them no more.
It's Rashford coming forward,
unfortunately.
looking menacing.
Oh,
Corner
Otherwise,
to
I
England.
would get new ones, but they don't sell them anymore.
I mean, earlier in the first half, we were saying that Rashford,
Can't you get some
Probably
beats?
had,
Red and white beats? Can't you get them?
man of the
but I
match.
want the Crest
But
headphones.
now it's got to be that man Saka.
Obviously, other
coming
headphones
in
are
again.
available.
Could he get 4?
He just come off now. His job is done, man.
Take him off now.
His job
I'd
is
like
done.
to see bring Eze on.
Get yourself.
Hey,
get
Bavetti and
yourself
Callum
on
Wilson,
holiday.
give.
I like to see Grealish come on.
Grealish as well, yeah. Grealish.
No, I'd like to see Callum Wilson come
Get Grealish on.
to be honest. Oh, it's Calvin Phillips.
Calvin Phillips coming on.
Calvin who Phillips? A man
Does
who
he,
just...
does he deserve an England cap over Ramsdale?
I'll tell you what,
What
does,
I'm saying.
Or
he's a
Ben,
treble
or Ben.
winner.
Or Ben White, does he?
The man won a treble in under 500 minutes of football.
Yeah, he's never let England down, though, is he? Do you know why he's never let England down? Because he don't play.
Conor Gallagher coming on as well by the looks of it.
Oh, look at Biker.
Saka coming through
Come
again.
off now. Come
Right,
off.
so Aaron Ramsdale, you know, I mean, what's the point of him being there? He should have
Well,
stayed.
he ain't going to get on now because Ramsdale.
Is this why Ben White
It's not
never-
friendly, is it?
That's why Ben White ain't here. He thinks he's, I might as well be on holiday having a nice time, sort of wasting my time with this.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good. Right,
Henderson skipped past him.
Even
Don't
Henderson's
get a
balling
game, do you?
out.
Don't get a cap.
That's a good, yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a
it was
foul
a bit
there.
unnecessary
Well, Luke
there
Shaw
as
is going
well.
to get booked for that. Well, he's lucky not to get
He's lucky not to get booked, yeah.
He must have refs a Man United fan. He's played for Man United, let you off.
It's actually been a good game, boys.
That's been a good game.
Good by England. I think North Macedonia have been pretty average.
Well, this is what you got to do when you got a team that is sitting back, trying to soak it up. You know, England have been dynamic. They've been aggressive. They played great balls. Grealish is coming on, and Foden.
Where's
Can I
that?
just say
Lots of changes here. Foden, Phillips, Conor Gallagher, and Jack Grealish all coming on.
Where's Abercrombie?
Can I-
Where's Abercrombie and Callum Wilson? Where
Can
are
I
they?
just say something there, like, but
on the bench.
Declan Rice got booked for a lot less than that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he did.
That's where it's ridiculous.
There's no consistency.
You know why? You know why that is, isn't it? Because they know he's coming to us.
Well, maybe
Declan, if you're coming to us, get used to it, because that's what's going to happen next season.
it's true. That.
It's true, isn't it? If he comes to us, that's exactly what's going to happen.
How's he got away with that? I know, like, you know, that was a poor tackle. That.
It was a poor tackle.
At least Rice genuinely went for the ball.
Yeah.
This guy here, Zakil, says,
I want
please
Declan
make it
coming off
be.
now then.
Says, please make it be a 6-1 win because I'd win £20,000.
Oh, well, we ain't gonna get the one,
20,000.
That's
unfortunately.
what he says. he went for a 6-1. It's 5-0.
Wow.
You never know. I can't see North Macedonia scoring. Though.
Nor
That's
could
the
I.
thing.
I'm surprised Gallagher is in. He's had a disappointing season, really, hasn't he? Let's be
You know,
honest.
Chelsea have had a disappointing season as well.
Never let Southgate down like that. Apparently,
Whoa, clearly
he goes
not.
round and mows his lawn.
Conor Gallagher.
Yeah,
Conor Gallagher.
Yeah, he's
another one.
He's had a disappointing season.
Yeah, but Chelsea
But
have,
then
innit?
so has Henderson, really. Henderson's
yeah, Henderson.
Yeah, Liverpool have as well,
But
innit?
there is an argument to say though, if you've played for England and you're a regular, you haven't never let them down. That's what I'm saying with the
Yeah,
Maguire
I agree
thing.
with that. There. So
Maguire has not
so the
really
same
let
should be with
England down.
Sterling then.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
yeah,
what I'm
that is
saying.
true.
Like, if you're doing it for
That is
one
true.
role for one for another.
But then I guess with Sterling, he's got players in his position that are hot though, innit? Like Saka. And
Yeah, but-
Grealish. And Saka coming off to a standing ovation with a big smile on his face. Gets a big hug there from Foden and Phillips.
When you consider as well
very
that
popular player, obviously.
this was the man who missed that penalty that led to
Yeah.
a horrific abuse. Look at the way he's bounced
Southgate
back.
hugging him.
Disgusting.
Yeah, but the way he's bounced back though is
I'll tell you what,
commendable.
cheering on an hat-trick against Man United more at Old Trafford than if he's the next one.
He's getting a lot of applause from the fans as well. Rashford there.
That was a quality finish.
Yeah,
though.
it's a great hat trick. All three goals.
Oh, what's this?
Was Pickford coming out,
Pickford just
getting involved?
Well, you
Actually
say-
did well there, Pickford, because they were hesitating in
That's a
defence.
good. That's
No,
a
I
good
think he
point.
called for it, to be honest.
That's a good point, Lee. A hat trick at Old Trafford. Incoming next season in the Premier League against Manchester United, that'd be great. That'd be absolutely great.
One thing we know at Arsenal, we've got an outstanding player in that kid. He's
Yeah.
so good.
Wrap him up in
got a
cotton.
few.
And I remember when we was at the World Cup,
Yeah.
I was talking about it and I was saying to Flex, I was going, I was saying Rashford's good, right? But I go, Saka, honestly, but I was talking up Saka. And then we went to one of the games.
Yeah.
And Saka, I can't remember which one it was. Saka had a great game, and then
Yeah.
Flex goes to me afterwards. Yeah, man. He goes, you know,
Well,
what?
Man United fans
He
do
goes-
think Rashford's better.
Mm.
Of course they do.
Yeah, listen, he was just saying, yeah, listen, he's mustard.
Rice come off as well. That's
He's
good.
mustard. Rice came off as well.
He must be going Man City. He must be going Man City.
He's mustard. He's mustard. Rice came off his mustard. That's very good.
Southgate, go on, run him into the ground. Can't stand Arsenal.
it's Conor
I
Gallagher
reckon he must
there
have been
on the
rejected
press.
by Arsenal at some stage, Southgate, or something. Because he just doesn't like Arsenal, does he?
Who?
Oh, that's not true.
He actually, when he was a kid cuddling him there, he actually said to him, like, why didn't you sign for City? That's what he got to say.
What do you make of Conor Gallagher?
Very
I
good
thought he
player.
was fantastic at
Brilliant at
Crystal
Palace,
Yeah,
wasn't he?
because he paid week in, week out. That's why.
But yeah, but
Because they reckon he's going to be on the move from Chelsea.
Is he?
he's not.
You're right. When he was at Palace, yes.
Did he
Outstanding.
reach his ceiling at Palace?
When he played at Palace, I was thinking,
You don't know.
I wouldn't mind having him at Arsenal.
Yeah, but is it Laurie, that he had a chance at Palace?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Whereas
you know what it is as well.
You go
Some-
to Chelsea, you just bit part because they've got
Yeah,
so many
exactly.
players.
Yeah.
Maybe if he
Sometimes
played week in,
if
week
you're
out.
a big fish in a smaller pond, it
Yeah.
works better
Yeah,
for
and
you.
also though, Laurie, I will say this: if you know you're playing week in, week out,
That's
You
right.
get-
does
you
help,
confidence.
like, all of a sudden,
Exactly.
if you play really well, the next game you're left out, you don't
Yeah.
know if you're going to be playing. Or
Yeah.
When you walk in the dressing room, you know you're going to be playing because you
Yeah.
played well the following week.
Yeah.
It does give you confidence a bit.
It does.
I think.
Absolutely.
You know, I don't think he's been given a
Absolutely.
fair crack of the whip at Chelsea, if I'll be honest.
I don't think either.
No.
Because I remember that season at Palace, I was like, wow, this kid, man.
Yeah.
No, he's definitely a talent.
And realistically, from Chelsea's point of view, they should have either kept him out on loan, or if they were going to bring him back,
Yeah.
then
Bring
play
him back. Have a plan for him. when you bring him back.
There just
innit?
didn't seem to be a plan for him, did there?
It's
That's
Grealish
not
is
a
in
foul.
there.
That's not a foul.
It's not
Oh,
been given
good.
as a foul.
Well played, Ref.
Dave Jordan says negativity merchants say Saka ain't world class. Laugh out loud.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Dave Jordan. Absolutely.
5-0
Yeah,
to
with
England.
the way this squad is structured and some of the players, listen, next year I'm expecting that trophy to be England.
Well, I don't think you can say that.
Hey,
but-
Al
Why
Caesar
not?
says, is this Saka's first hat-trick? It is, isn't it? I don't remember scoring a hat-trick
No one scored out.
Why not,
before.
Ty?
Walker
Yeah.
to whip it in.
because anything can happen. So
Yeah,
I don't
obviously
think
anything can happen.
England
but-
can be a
But
force
how
to
long
be-
are we going to be the
be headed.
nearly men?
No, Laurie,
Who knows?
I agree with what Laurie says, and Lee said it earlier as well.
How long are we going to be
At the
nearly men?
moment,
Dunno.
in Europe, right, when you look at player for player, I think England have the best
They do.
selection of players to
Yeah, they
choose
do.
from. They
we was
do.
we was better than France.
Look who they just brought on. Foden, Grealish, they brought them off the bench.
Exactly.
Do
No,
England have the
France still rely on a 37-year-old player up front in Giroud, not knocking him, but that's what they do.
Yeah,
No, but that's-
All these
He's done-
young
he's-
energetic
Griezmann
players.
is
He's won-
aging.
But he's won 2 World Cups.
And one he's won
right.
and lost one. But what I'm saying is, we was better than France that day.
Yeah.
And we messed
Should
it
have
up.
won that game.
Because-
Should
but
have won
France
the
had the experience.
tactics.
Grealish coming forward
Yeah.
here.
But France have the
Gallagher.
experience, don't they?
I think it's the. I'm
Didn't go
not.
for it, did we? Didn't go for
I
it.
think the manager has to be called into question, man.
Yeah,
I
I
really
do.
do.
But I thought
He's
England
got no
won against
excuses
France.
on it. He's got no excuses.
I think
on
if we had a better manager, we would have probably
Would've won.
lifted the
Yeah,
World
but
Cup.
would-
by
would-
now.
yeah,
We'd have won both. We'd have won the
Yeah.
Euros in Italy.
If not the
Goes
World
to
Cup,
Italy.
definitely the
We
Euros.
had the Euros on our own ground.
Yeah. Losing to Italy in the final.
Scoring the
that was
first minute
disappointing.
and then defending until they
Exactly.
scored, and then we didn't do nothing after
That was disappointing.
Look at the bench today. Trippier, Ramsdale,
Ah,
Mark
right,
Gay,
right.
Phillips, Mings, Grealish, Maddison, Gallagher, Foden, Eze, Johnson, Wilson. And like you said, not to forget, you know what I mean, there's players like Jude Bellingham. They're not even here.
Can I ask a question?
I mean, look, Eze, he'd walk into the Nigerian team.
Yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
Would he?
He'd be wishing he had now.
Yeah, he would. He would.
Would he?
Has Mings had a better season than Ben White? Let's be honest.
That's a good
of
question.
course
No, he hasn't.
Not even in the same league.
No, in there. I think the Ben White thing is definitely a falling out there.
It's not football.
It's not,
really.
not for football.
It's not football related.
No, it's not.
Well, if it is football related, there's more to it than just.
It's not football related. No way. I don't think.
No, it could be. I mean, the rumours are is that Ben White was less pleased with some of the footballing decisions taken by Gareth Southgate.
Yeah, and I agree with him.
Yeah.
But,
Here comes Grealish.
That's the rumour, allegedly.
As a player, you
Allegedly.
can't say
Allegedly.
that,
But then, but what's Harry Maguire done? Like I said, he's been found, guilty in Greece and not stripped of any England privileges. So I don't know what that's
He
going to
denied
affect.
it.
No, but he's
Grealish
found,
swings one in.
Oh,
And it's a tap
he's in
in.
again.
It's number 6. It's a tap in for
Calvin
Phillips.
Phillips.
Calvin Phillips with a tap in there.
The
and
treble
a 6-0.
winning
Kyle's clapping.
Saka
Treble
there
winning
clapping.
Calvin Phillips.
6-0. Tap in there for
You know what?
Calvin
I'm
Phillips.
quite happy for it. I'm pleased for him, you know, because
Yeah.
The whole pitch is cutting up a bit.
He's
yeah.
cutting up. He's not a bad player, Phillips, man. He's been very...
No, but I wouldn't know Robbie ain't played.
Yeah,
I'm
he's not
saying
played,
he
not
is,
played.
You know what I mean?
No, but he's a good
Alioski! Good for you.
Didn't they used to be teammates?
Yeah,
Yes,
they
they
did.
did.
Did
He used to be
lay it on him,
teammates.
did he?
Alioski was an assist by Alioski. It's on, it's all
is he
onside. Yes,
Yeah, it
onside.
is an assist.
And this is Ali. It's a Macedonian player who played it into him.
I think Macedonia now are starting to unravel now, aren't
This
they?
is a big win.
I think North Macedonia.
Just going back to the thing, this is Spain's squad that won the Nations League the other night, right? Simon in goal, Navas,
Unai Simon.
Lenormand, Laporta, Alba, Jordi Alba, Rodri, Ruiz, Asensio, Gavi, Pino, and Morata.
What about the subs?
Yeah, and their subs: Kepa, Carvajal, Nacho, Zubamendi, good player, Marino, Canales, Ansu Fati, Rea, Garcia Torres, Rodrigo, Joselu, and Olmo Carvajal.
I would argue that the England squad is
England
at
squad's
least, if not stronger.
Way
than that.
better, way better, and that's not taking any thing away from Spain because they're a very good side. But
And they
that's their
beat
squad.
Italy in the final, didn't they?
They haven't
Yeah.
got the forward firepower that we've got.
No,
We've got.
I would say we're stronger consistently throughout the
There's
squad.
not that many players better than Harry Kane in the world of football.
No.
If I'll be honest, you know what I mean. Like, you know. So there's your first one.
I honestly think that the difference is in the managers.
Yeah. We've got
And that's no
Calvin
disrespect.
Lewis-
That's no
Lewis got
disrespect
himself
to.
fit as well. He's an handful.
It's no.
Dominic
It's no,
Calvert-Lewin is true.
it's no disrespect to Southgate. I just think that the other managers are a bit more tactical now
Yeah.
than him, and I think that in games of that magnitude, sometimes that can count. How we didn't beat Italy in the Euro final to this
I thought it was
day.
unlucky, though.
We wasn't unlucky. We got the
think-
tactics
I think
completely
we
wrong, Ty.
I think they were.
It wasn't unlucky.
He was unlucky.
I totally
Just like
agree.
against France as well.
unlucky.
France was very unlucky because I
Wasn't
think he
luck.
shaded it.
I think in the game against France, if Harry Kane scores that penalty, we go on and win it. But we wasn't good enough. We didn't play.
Yeah, we
We
didn't.
didn't play like. Look at the freedom we're playing against now because we're
We
playing
froze in
against a
that
weaker
game.
team.
We went a goal up after a couple of minutes and then went the next 80 odd minutes being negative, and it cost us. The tactics were wrong. Everybody will acknowledge that.
Or even Southgate.
But you can only beat what's.
Well,
good.
hopefully he
Giants
does
have
one
done
day.
that, haven't they?
Probably won't do it right now.
6-0, you can't not. You
I
can't
bet you if.
No.
Well, I was going to say I bet you if presented with that opportunity again, but I can't say that because he might do the same
that
thing
fella's
again. But
hoping
hopefully he would never do that again.
Scoring there, hasn't he?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
to get the 6-1.
He's praying that Pickford has a meltdown.
I can see England getting 7. Lovely,
I get seen getting-
lovely that by Foden. Lovely
Double
turn.
figures here because they're
Trent
hungry, aren't they?
Alexander-Arnold. I remember
are hungry.
even thinking about England, players like Reece James,
Reece,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Chilwell as well. You know what I mean? Look, they've got an unbelievable squad.
Oh yeah, Reece James ain't playing. Is
Yeah,
he?
Reece James and Chilwell.
Ben White.
Madison.
Ben White.
Ben, yes. Madison, yes.
Then you got guys who've not been in this squad. The guy from Villa,
Who?
the striker.
Watkins.
Ollie
Ollie
Watkins.
Watkins, yeah, can't even get in the squad. Ivan Toney.
Ivan
Toney,
Toney,
yeah.
gosh.
Honestly, they've got a lot of strength in depth, man.
That's unreal, isn't it?
Yeah. And as I said, when you start comparing it to some of the other sort of, big teams in world football.
You think about it, the right backs that we've got, if you think about it. 4 right backs. All quality, really, aren't they? Walker, Trent, if you're going to put him back in there. Trippier, Reece James, who's probably the best out of all of them.
Yeah.
And Ben White.
Yeah.
Ben, yeah.
That's 5.
Yeah, seriously.
The German squad that played the other night, Ter Stegen, Kehrer. He hasn't exactly pulled up any trees at West Ham, has he? Fior, Rudiger, great player.
Wicked player.
Hoffman, Chan, Kimmich.
Chan used to play for Liverpool.
Henriks, yep. Wirtz, Musiala, a really good young player.
Yep.
And Havertz.
Put it this way,
And
how
then
many of those
on the
players
bench,
would get in England's team?
Not many.
On the bench, Rahm, Ginter, Goretzka, Fulrag, Trapp, Schlottenbeck, Brandt, Sane, Gossens, Gundogan,
Here comes Callum
Leno
Wilson.
and Wolf. Right, so
What's happened to the Arsenal boy?
Who?
Played for Arsenal.
Gnabry. Yeah,
Is
he's
he
still
injured?
is. I think he must have been injured for that.
Yeah.
Although he didn't have a great season, I don't think.
Gundogan, like, well, even on the, he's on the bench.
Yeah, he was on the bench, but
He did win
you
the league,
compare
didn't he, with
that,
Bayern Munich
England
again.
should be. It's no excuses for Southgate now.
None. And then
With what he's got at his his
and then you get
disposal.
countries like Croatia who punch well
I've
above
got to
their
say,
weight.
that's one team, man. Look
They
at them,
punch
got to
well
the
above
final.
their
How
weight.
they do it?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievable, that team. Unbelievable.
So really and truly, man, there's no more excuses. Southgate, I'm sorry, but if you don't bring it home next year, then
Augusta said
it's time to stand out.
Lamari
Said
Gray has switched allegiance from England to Jamaica.
Oh,
Has
is
he?
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Costa
Why is that
says-
then? It must have been a difficult decision for him.
No, listen, Lee, don't try to take the mick, because we've won more than England. Don't try it. Don't try
What more
it.
than England? What,
Yeah.
You know we won a
England
World
won the
Cup.
World Cup.
Okay, and what else?
Yeah, but you
Okay,
won a World Cup.
okay, and what else?
Have you won a World Cup?
And what
Have you
else?
won the World Cup?
What
That's
else?
the pinnacle.
What else?
Have you
That's
won the
the
World
pinnacle.
Cup?
What else? That's one trophy.
That's the
one
pinnacle.
Well, that's one trophy.
That's the pinnacle.
Okay, so it's not about
Lovely
trophies
control
now.
there.
But how can
We
you
won
dare
4.
say that?
We won 4 because we won 4 trophies.
Oh, look at
Oh,
this.
that's lovely cut back by Gallagher. He should have put in first time though. He overplayed it. Corner. And Costa says Saka's got more goals than Anthony at Old Trafford.
Yes, very good, very good.
Southgate has no excuses, says Harun.
No, I agree.
don't
There's
know,
no
I don't
No
excuses.
excuses this time, man.
Yeah, but anything can happen.
There's no excuses.
No, anything can happen.
Cray says France, Spain, Croatia, Portugal, and Italy are better than England for the Euros. England, no chance. Those are not.
No,
better.
England have not got
Trent
no chance.
Alexander
No, they've got
coming
better
off.
histories.
Oh no, he's taking it. No, they've got better. No, I think he's saying they're better at the moment. They're not better.
No. What
England are
Portugal?
better, but what I'd say to you is that we've
They've got experience.
effed up these. We should have won one of these. We should have won one of these
Portugal
things.
got a good up-and-coming young squad.
Young squad, but England have got a better team than
Yeah,
Portugal
100%.
right now.
England remind me a little bit about like Belgium. Remember Belgium?
Yeah, exactly.
They had these
Oh, is this
great-
a penalty? It's a penalty.
It is.
Penalty's been given. John Stones pushed down, and a penalty has been given. And a
Oh,
yellow
is he
card,
off?
and this could be 7-0. Harry Kane, chance to step up. And let's see it here.
What a
outside,
ridiculous
isn't
thing to do. Look
That's
at that.
outside.
That's outside, and that's a harsh decision anyway. I don't
So
think.
that, it's not.
I don't even think
it's
he-
not going to be a penalty.
Yeah, I don't even think that should have been.
Is it going to VAR?
I don't even think.
It's going to go to VR because it's outside. So
I don't even
No,
think
it's
that's
been
a foul.
given.
Do you know that?
He's supposed to go. I don't.
Well, you can't condone something.
They're both grappling there.
But he's the one on
Got to
Stones,
be
not
told
Kane.
to look at the screen here.
Exactly.
That was like a rear naked choke.
He's not going
was
to the
outside.
screen.
MMA thing.
He's not
He's
going
in
to
the
the
deep.
screen.
it's still outside.
He's not going to the
Yeah,
screen.
that's what I mean.
To me, that's a penalty. So what's this going to be? 7-0.
Well,
If
that-
he scores,
The penalty's
if he
ain't
scores.
been overturned.
Well, that man is hoping he misses, isn't he?
Harry Kane here for 7-0.
He's going to be 7 now. I
When
can't
was the
believe
last
that.
time England's got 7 in a
In the qualifier.
international? Especially a qualifier as well.
Yeah, Harry Kane here for 7. He missed his last England penalty.
No, he
the
scored
World
against
Cup.
Malta, innit?
Oh yeah, scored it. Yeah, it's true. Well done, Ty.
Thank you.
Right, here he comes. Kane,
Oh, never in doubt.
never in doubt. He should have scored that. He should have done against France.
I've got to say, he's a very, very good. He's a very,
It was,
very good
it was
It is
player.
a good penalty,
against.
too.
It was against his
But that's not a penalty.
I don't think that's a penalty.
I think it was.
club, mate, isn't it?
Given. Sadiq H2002 says starting 3 in midfield next Euros for England? Ooh.
Oh, good shout.
Rice, Bellingham.
Yeah, Rice,
Trent.
Bellingham.
It's too far away
I'd like to see
to
Trent in
get
there,
to
yeah.
make that decision.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Too
I would
far
go
away
along
to
with that.
Well, just that, making that.
Oh, well, if I was to make it right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could, yeah.
That's a good. You don't have to take a good penalty.
Takes a
do you?
good
'Cause
penalty,
it
man.
does
I
take
mean,
a
even if he
really-
does the right way there.
Right,
It's
so
just
that's
outside.
outside.
It's outside.
No, but it started outside,
It's
but it carried
outside.
on inside.
No, that's outside,
Oh,
and then
that's
he's
out.
I don't even think
dived
that's a.
inside.
I don't think that's a
So where's
foul.
VAR to check that? That's
Exactly.
surely, come on.
I don't think that's a foul.
That's a terrible
I
decision.
don't think that's even a foul.
That is a terrible
It's a
decision.
terrible-
It
you'd
really
be
is.
Fuming if that was
Yeah.
against Arsenal. I'll tell you that now.
Honestly, that is an awful decision.
Yeah.
It's outside.
If it starts outside but carries on
He
inside,
didn't carry
is
on
it-
inside, he dived inside. Come on. Right, look, Laurie, what game are you
Yeah,
watching?
well, you.
I'm watching England win 7-0, mate.
Yeah.
7-0. A record-breaking
Right,
performance.
they've got to replicate this in the big ones, though, man.
You were going to beat
Well,
Sam.
that bloke's lost his 20 odd grand now.
Yeah, yeah.
It's gone. He'd
Yeah.
be fuming and all with VAR. I'll tell you.
Any more quiz questions, Robbie?
Decision that really.
Yeah.
Oh, they're in
Oh,
again.
it's 8.
Or Wilson want to get on the street.
Any more questions in the chat from anyone?
Kane scoring at Old Trafford. Could be
Yes.
playing here soon.
Yeah, it could be.
No, not next year. I don't. He'd be mad if he signs a new contract at Spurs.
He won't. I don't think he will.
I think what Harry Kane's going to
He's
do
going to see out his
is
contract.
just see out the contract and just walk
And go for free.
for free.
But can leave it. Well,
Leave his
he ain't got a
idiot.
choice, is he? If I mean,
Have
'cause
to
he-
sell him.
Well, but
You
no,
have
he
to
don't
sell
have to. Well, he could turn around and go, no, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
Like, that's what Mbappe's doing, it?
I'd love that and all because
Mbappe,
he goes,
yeah.
do you know when you didn't let me
Yeah.
go to Man City? Well, I ain't going nowhere
Yeah,
now. I'm staying
actually,
here.
that's actually what Mbappe's
Yeah.
doing, isn't it? Because Mbappe's
Mbappe.
like, I'm not leaving.
Yeah,
I'll
Mbappe.
leave at the end of the season. And then, obviously now PSG are like, well, right, leave now.
Yeah,
And he's like, no, I don't want to leave now. And he came out the other day, I never told him I was leaving. I just said I'm not signing a new deal.
So,
Which means at the end of the season, walks away to Real Madrid for nothing.
yeah.
And
Well,
that's what Harry Kane at this moment in time has got no team, right? And I mean this with no because he's a fantastic player. There's no team that can afford him.
Who?
With wages and whatever.
Who?
Manchester United maybe.
Newcastle, good.
Newcastle,
No, I don't
yeah.
think Newcastle with the fair play stuff and all that. I don't
That's
know
true,
if
yeah.
they can. But leaves for nothing. The following year he'll have
Yeah.
every single team in Europe after him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, the funny thing is, Robbie, so what you're saying is PSG are saying to Mbappe, he has to act like Will Young and leave right now. and Tottenham are saying to Kane, leave now, like Jojo. Get out, leave right now. So, you know.
The other thing is with Tottenham, right? Say if Tottenham won 100 million for him, right?
Yeah.
And Chelsea and Arsenal come in with that 100 million. Right?
Yeah.
Take it, would they?
They ain't going to take it.
They ain't going to take it. No, they ain't
So
going
they
to take it.
don't, because he just can't do it,
Yeah.
right?
It's a foul.
So he can,
Phillips, yellow card.
he's restricted to where he goes.
Yep.
So he just goes in there and says, right, I'm going to go. I'm just going to see out my time.
Yeah, it's just and then you leave. You're still a hero
That's not
with the
yellow
Tottenham
card.
fans as long as you don't
Go to Arsenal.
Chelsea or Arsenal. And then you know what I mean. And as well, you can negotiate because there's no fee for you. You can negotiate wicked wages.
Yeah, and
What,
the thing is also, Robbie, is that
Oh,
he
look,
could
this is
actually
promising.
go-
Oh, that
Oh,
was
he's
a great
in.
pass.
He's got to score.
It's Gallagher.
Oh, what's he done?
Oh, he fluffed his
Oh,
lines.
the composure, did he?
He could actually go Chelsea, right? 2 reasons why he could go Chelsea, right? On a free,
Yeah.
because he doesn't have to relocate,
Yep.
and he's got Pochettino there, right?
Yep.
Now, will Spurs fans go against that? Because
They will.
they will, because they've gone against Pochettino. I know a few fans now that
No, they've switched on Pochettino.
have switched on Pochettino.
It's a shame.
right?
Why is it a shame? Why do you care?
No, because Pochettino done well for them, innit?
Yeah, but it's
Yeah, but
So it's a shame now that
taking
they're
it easy.
switching on him, innit? That's what I'm
no,
saying.
but that's the way
That's
football is.
football. Football's fickle. So Harry Kane then could I think could end up at Chelsea. But
I don't
no
think he
way.
does.
I don't
they're
think-
gonna
I don't
go
think he goes Chelsea.
I think he's going Man United.
He's a Tottenham
on the
legend.
free,
He ain't going to
I
win.
don't think he go to Manchester United.
Free deal to Man United.
I don't think he's going there either.
But how old will he be by then?
He'll be
30.
31, but he what, 30?
31 now.
No, what I'm saying is, will Man
20,
United want him?
29 now.
He's 29 now.
Coming up 30, and I don't know when his birthday
Well,
is.
I mean, football moves at such a fast pace.
I don't want to put Harry Kane into my phone, so could you...
Listen,
Oh, that's brilliant.
football moves at such a fast pace, there might be some other kid on the block by then.
No, but his goal scoring record, there could be another 29 years.
It went quick for Man City because he was, they're prepared to pay 80 million. But I honestly think...
But then
with Man
when-
City-
He
say that, but the
he
follow-
actually turns 30 on the 28th of July.
Yeah, I knew he was like...
You say that,
Yeah.
but
So
the
be
following
31.
year, they didn't even look at him, did they? They went for Haaland. And
That's
look at
what I'm
that.
saying, yeah. So, but
That's what I'm saying,
listen,
man.
that's why they were never ever going to pay the 100 million because they thought, well, I'll tell you what, we'll wait another year and we'll get Haaland.
Yeah. But you say that though, Lee, according to Guardiola, he reckons they bid 3 times for Kane and Tottenham turned them all down. That's what he reckons.
Yeah, because they didn't buy what
Andrew S. with a good
but what
one.
did they
Andrew
bid,
S.
though?
here, he says,
did they bid?
Andrew
know.
S.
I
says
don't
this
know.
one. This is, look at,
good
check
question.
out this as well. This is another move, right? He says, Andrew S. says next season, Real Madrid could sign Kane and Mbappe on a free.
That's right. Mbappe, yeah.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Would Kane go to Madrid though?
I think he would.
I think he would. Why not?
Well, I'll give
With
you-
Mbappe. Imagine Kane, you go to Madrid with Mbappe.
Yeah.
I mean,
I do see where Lee's coming from. I'm not sure if Kane is the kind of guy that want to go Spain, learn
I think he
new
wants
languages.
to smash the
I
Premier
think
League
he wants
record.
to stay in England.
I think he also want to be the main man. The thing is with Kane, the other thing is with Kane, what he's got, if he stays at Spurs, he's going to be captain. And
Going to play every week.
he's going to play everywhere.
if he went to United, he might be captain as well. No?
Who's captain of United at the moment?
Bruno.
Oh,
Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah.
No, well, actually, it's Maguire.
Yeah,
But
so-
he never
Oh, yeah.
David United says, question for Ty, who's the biggest
Yes.
cheat in the
Out of-
history of football? So Alex Ferguson, Neil Maupay or Troy Deeney?
Ferguson, unfortunately. And I say unfortunately, I would like to say Deeney and Maupay, but it's Ferguson. It's true.
And James MEFC says that Kane said he wants to stay in the Premier League.
Yeah. But doesn't mean he
I
will, though,
can't
does it?
see Kane.
Couldn't see Kane in Saudi Arabia, would you?
Nah.
No, but I can see by Real Madrid.
You know, it's
Or Bayern
Grealish
Munich.
coming forward. Lovely
great
little
ball,
ball by
great ball.
Grealish. Here's the
Got to be.
cutback. Cutback
I
was
also
poor.
think with Harry Kane, I know he's coming up 31 next year.
Yeah.
I think the one thing he hasn't got in his game
His
is
pace.
pace.
Yeah.
But so that just shows.
No,
you
but
he
he's
could go
never
on-
needed pace,
No,
though,
that's
is
what I'm
he?
saying.
But he's always
he could go on to
he
his
keeps
34,
himself.
30,
You know
yeah,
what he
he
is,
keeps
right?
himself
He keeps
fit.
himself
shape.
fit. He's
Yeah.
a dis-
34, 35.
You
I
can
still
s-
think he'd be doing the business.
yeah, you can see he's a disciplined guy. He ain't partying out. You know?
Yeah.
No, he's not
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
A bit like
not
Teddy
like Jack
Sheringham.
Grealish.
Sheringham
I knew you were gonna say
didn't
that.
have the pace.
Yeah, he'll play for ages.
Not like
He's
Jack
another.
Grealish.
Teddy Sheringham was
Like
a.
players lose their pace. You know, God
Yeah, but-
bless him, Theo Walcott. You know what I mean?
Theo.
Go to the deep into his 30s because his pace, he relied on his pace a lot.
He's still quick now, though.
He just got released from Southampton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently he was on the phone to Mikel. Was there any chance?
You know, they reckon he was Southampton's probably one of their best players last season.
It don't surprise me.
So they're saying it's crazy that they've released him.
They can't afford.
Now,
to
maybe
play.
you don't want to play in the Championship
Maybe, yeah.
because he could still get a Premier League club. Going, oh, this is good.
Well, it's
Callum Wilson.
Why did he try and shoot there?
Did you mention Teddy
9 minutes
Sheringham?
left. Still 9 minutes left in this game.
Lee. Did you mention Teddy Sheringham?
North Macedonia haven't had a
Hang on,
shot.
mate. Yeah.
Oh, did you mention him? Did you mention him just now?
Yeah.
What a disgrace he was as well. No, it's true, he was. Teddy Sheringham.
Actually, a nice guy.
Why? Okay, I'll tell you why.
Tell
he
me.
used to say, and I quote, I hate Arsenal. You
So
can't
he
say
played
that.
for Spurs,
You
so-
cannot say that as a player.
No, but he played
No,
for
no, you
Spurs.
can't say that. No, you can't say that as a player.
Why not?
Because as you.
He genuinely.
Why can't he say
it's
that?
all banter like.
No,
that,
but
mate.
Lee, that's not bad.
He's a Tottenham man.
No, I know that, but.
And a
with the
Man
way-
United man. Why can't he say that?
The way
Of course he
things,
can.
no, the way things are, you cannot speak like that at a game where stupid things happen.
you know-
can't say that. No,
You
you
know,
can't. That's wrong.
I said to him,
Come
right,
on.
No, that's wrong, Robbie.
I met him when I was in Dubai, and I'll tell you what, he's a great guy.
Yeah, I heard those.
Like, he's a great guy.
Andy
We're
Cole
having a
once
chat,
said
and I actually said to him,
And what?
Andy Cole once said he's a great guy.
yeah, they didn't get on right.
They don't go on apparently, yeah.
But he actually turned around and I said, do you remember that Charity Shield game? We was having a beer, right, all right. I said, do you remember the Charity Shield game? When the Arsenal fans were giving it to you, and you proper melted, didn't you? You know what I mean? You proper went, you know what I mean? He goes, yeah, I did. for the first time in my career, everything I'd done, Arsenal fans knocked my confidence.
All right.
So, and he turned around and goes, "I come back all right, didn't I, winning the treble?" You know what I mean? Another beer, Teddy.
Exactly.
It was a good response, but he generally said like the Arsenal fans did get to him. And yeah, he didn't like Arsenal because of that reason. Like Arsenal, Spurs, nothing personal.
No,
he just didn't like us.
But what I'm saying is that as a player, you can't speak like that because you know.
Why
not?
Because,
Why not?
Why not?
Because
Why?
You speak like that, don't you?
No. Lee, Robbie.
why can't he speak like it? What's wrong with that?
Without trying to be.
He's a Tottenham player.
Yeah, but
he's a Tottenham legend. He's a Man United
you
legend.
cannot because
right?
you know what goes on in games.
I'm sure Ian Wright would say I hate Tottenham.
No, he never said that.
I'm sure if
He didn't say that, and he can't say that.
Speak to Wright, Wright will say I hate Tottenham.
He got fined for sticking his hands up to the fans, and he says the best 50 grand I've spent. Like,
Yeah,
come
remember
on.
that?
Oh, great ball.
Who, Jack?
Oh, it is the way it is. I've got no beef.
Nor have I.
If Teddy Sheringham, Gareth Bale, Harry Kane comes round and says, "I hate Arsenal."
I
Have you
no
not got
beef.
mates? You've got mates.
Yeah.
We all have.
Yeah.
That are Tottenham fans.
Well,
who say,
brother,
I hate
Spurs fan. Yeah,
And
my
I don't-
brother
I
hates
never-
I
Arsenal.
hate us. Would be like Robbie.
They're-
This is me and you.
You hate
Because-
Mopey.
That's fine. I don't
hate
hate
Arsenal.
anybody.
Do.
No, I don't
Like,
hate
yeah,
anybody.
I
Robbie, that's-
I hate Tottenham
no,
too.
but that is fans. You can't talk like that as a player.
Why not?
Because of the fact you know what goes on the White Hart Lane, don't
What
you?
about Jack Wilshere?
And he's wrong. And he's wrong. And Jack is
Oh,
wrong.
I loved it. I loved
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
No,
With
Jack
Jack
is
Wilshere.
wrong.
What do you think of Tottenham?
Yeah.
But Jack
You
is
remember
wrong.
that?
Did he go?
Why is he wrong?
You were singing along.
No, I wasn't. Did he get punished for that?
You were singing along.
Why did he get punished then? Because you know what happens.
You're
You know
on
what-
video.
I don't need to tell
Banter.
three of you. No, he's not.
It's a bit of banter,
But it's not
mate.
banter at White Hart Lane, is it? That's not
He
banter.
didn't do it at White Hart Lane.
No, what I'm saying, when we've got to go to White Hart Lane, it's not banter then, is it? That's what I'm saying.
Oh, give it a rest.
They
mate.
hate us. They hate us, and we hate them.
Well, I
You
don't
know
hate.
what?
I
Give
don't.
it a rest, son.
Lee, no, I don't hate them. I hate the violence. I don't hate them. I hate the violence.
Well, listen, I've got mates that are Spurs fans. You know what I mean? I've got brother and family that are Spurs
Yeah,
fans. But at
yeah.
the end of the day, when it comes down to football, it's not personal. It's not really hate, is it? It's a.
Well, why say that then?
Well, because it's a
You
football.
can't
hate,
say that as a
isn't it?
player.
Well, as you said, in football terms.
No, you
That's
can't
what
say
you
that as a
always
player.
say, isn't it?
I do, but you
You're
can't say it as a
saying-
player. But you can't say it as a player. You can say it as a fan, but not a player.
Well,
I see where Ty's
That's what I'm saying. Because
coming
look
from.
at
It could be seen as an incitement.
exactly.
in
Look at
certain
what Mourinho did. Look at what he did and what Anthony Taylor got.
Because unfortunately, some fans do get carried away.
Exactly. They'll take that literally.
But
yeah, but that's
I
down
can
there,
also
isn't it?
see where Lee's coming from. They're
have a
deadly
bit of banter.
rivals.
Yes, I know
You
that.
expect him to not have anything complimentary to say
Fair
about
enough, but
us.
hate you should not say as a player because you're meant to be
Yeah,
calm.
but I've heard you say that you hate Mopey.
You
and
haven't.
Troy Deeney.
No, you haven't heard me say that. 'cause I've
Hasco
never said
says,
that.
I agree with Ty. Footballers are just employees. They can switch to other teams any time for money. Footballers are also football fans a lot of times.
So who determined?
And a footballer will have an affinity
Teddy
to a team that they
Sheringham,
play
by
for.
the way, he's not a Tottenham fan.
Who's he?
He's a Millwall fan.
Yeah, that's what he said when he was playing for Millwall.
No,
When
but
he-
you said the reason why he hates Arsenal is because they knocked his confidence.
Well, they
away.
made
That's
a song
natural.
out about it. You went to Man United and you won their fault.
No, but what I'm
You know
saying
what I
is
mean?
that goes back to what I was saying about Adebayor. Sometimes
Lee-
when the fans, let's be honest, fans have, you know what I mean, you can't have it both ways. We have a go at
yeah,
players.
that's true. That's true.
Teddy in his career played for the two teams.
Teddy is it now?
Yeah, sorry, Mr. Sheringham.
Mister.
Actually, he went like
Oh, here comes another chance here for England.
got
Trent
to be.
Alexander playing it in, and they just
He went-
about
he went
got
to
away
two
somehow.
clubs.
Grealish, sorry, played there.
the Arsenal's fiercest rivals at the time in Tottenham.
Manchester United, Tottenham. But then you're saying that, but you're saying about the song. Yeah, what did you say, Teddy? Teddy, what was the song?
He went to Man United and he won FO, wasn't it? Like
And then there was the other one which I won't sing. Oh, Teddy might have won the treble, but he's still a that as well.
Good
You know the
choice.
words,
I don't-
don't you?
I don't-
You know the words, don't you?
I don't
Did
condone
you
one.
sing it?
I don't condone one. No,
Did
of
you
course
sing
not.
it?
I don't condone.
Shots.
I don't condone that, by the way. I don't condone that.
I actually confessed to him as well that, you know, when he was playing for England, I didn't cheer on any of his goals.
What did he say?
He said, "You're a senior."
Yo,
He did. He said, "Yeah."
What?
Yeah, we was having a laugh.
Having a laugh, Ty.
yes, having a laugh is different, but you can't come out and say that because, like Laurie says, there are people who take it literally,
No, that is true.
and that's the problem.
Oh,
Listen, I remember, right,
Yeah.
and you'll remember this, a player called Alan Smith, not the Alan Smith for Arsenal, right, was playing for Leeds. And
Oh
got-
yes.
and got
Alan Smith,
hoisted
yeah.
out of the crowd at the last game of the season, even though he got relegated, clapped off and
Yep,
cheered and all that.
yep.
And he
then
signed for Man United.
Yes.
And the rest went like that was his lot.
Yeah.
Finished with Leeds United.
Alan Smith with the blonde hair.
Yeah, finished.
Yeah.
Finished at Leeds United.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Yeah.
But you
I wonder
know
what he's doing these days.
I don't know, he got a bad injury, didn't he? Like Man United, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
But he was a class player. But like Leeds loved him to dearly.
Yeah, he used to be their man.
Yeah.
And he went to
Because
Man
he's
United.
from Leeds, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Did he go on a free?
Yeah,
I'm
he's
not
from
sure.
Leeds.
Did he go on a free? If anybody knows that in the chat, did he go on a free or not? I don't know.
I'm not sure. I know you.
Football is a.
But I do hear what Ty's saying. As players, they do have to have a certain
You have
amount
to-
of
you-
responsibility.
Yeah, you've got to know when to say it.
That's what I'm saying. You can't say that. I never heard Guardiola say I hate Manchester United because he can't.
Yeah, but then,
Guardiola's not
listen,
that
if they
type
come
of
out
guy
in a
anyway.
press conference and say,
He wouldn't say
you know
that.
what, I hate Man United,
But he would never.
that'd be wrong. But
no, but exactly. That's what I'm saying.
He's speaking to Lee now and he says, I hate Man United. What's
No.
wrong with that?
But
Depends on what
Teddy
context
Sheringham-
it's said in.
Teddy Sheringham was quoted as saying that, and I was thinking, this is ridiculous.
When he was playing,
Yes, when he's playing, you can't say that.
what context was it said?
I hate Arsenal. You can't say that.
When did he say that?
No, but
When?
what context?
When
we
did
were
he say
playing-
that?
When we were playing them, you used to come and say I hate Arsenal. And I
Where,
said,
where,
this is
where?
ridiculous.
In the press
In the media,
conference?
yeah, in the press conference, in the media, it was
don't
all
believe
about.
it.
It's ridiculous. You can't say that.
Don't believe it.
Well, I do believe it.
Where's
I
your
do believe
evidence
it.
of that?
You want to search for it?
If you're
Or
watching
you want to
Teddy,
search
let
for
us know.
Where's your
Okay,
evidence
all right
of
then.
that?
I'll search for it.
Yeah, you
Teddy
search for
Sheringham,
it.
I hate Arsenal. You'll see.
Yeah, but
Someone
what
said Big
context
Sam
was
got
it
West
said?
Brom relegated in 2021.
And I said that. I said that West Brom Jared, didn't I? You see?
that?
I said that Allardyce played for West Brom and he said no. Didn't I? Allardyce managed West Brom. He did.
Ty, who would you want to win in England versus Nigeria? But Dini is up front for Nigeria. Also, if you're a player, Ty, would you be respecting the refs?
Of course I would.
Would you be respecting?
it's England,
if you was a
Nigeria,
player, would you be
Nigeria,
respecting Spurs? He says,
He
sorry.
wants Nigeria, doesn't he?
Would I be respecting Spurs? What do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
If you was a player, would you be respecting Spurs?
You have to. It depends how you mean.
What do you mean?
It depends
It's a
on how
straight
you mean.
question, isn't it?
Respecting them how?
Would
though?
you be respecting Spurs?
I respect any opponent that we play.
That's it.
That's it. The game's over. 7-0. They didn't even play
4
any.
seconds.
Didn't even play any injury time. Nothing.
No.
He just blew straight away. 7-0. What a
I
win!
think the last
Massive
time,
win.
Didn't England beat Montenegro 7-0 a few years back as well?
And the hero of the night, the man of the match, is
that
Saka with a hat trick. And fantastic for them. By the way, Wales are losing 2-0 away to Turkey.
Trouble
No
now,
way.
aren't
2-0.
Turkey are top in the group though.
they? Yeah, they're not a bad team, Turkey, yeah. Still,
Massive
those Welsh
win.
fans can go on holiday from there, can't they? I've got great support of the Welsh. I went to England, Wales, you know. Went to
not
the
gonna
Euro.
need that.
Fantastic.
What's Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank do? Is he on the England coaching
coach,
staff?
Yeah, he's on a coaching staff.
Since when?
Since about 6 months ago.
Really?
Yeah. He took over from, what was the name of the other guy? It's a guy that left. But Saka there got the match ball, and it's a great moment for him.
3
Madison
great
there
goals as
thanking
well.
him.
That the volley or the shot that he had.
Yeah, it's a brilliant goal.
That's one of the best goals of the
England
season.
top in the group now, 4 points, 4 wins from 4 games, 12 points. They're well on their way to next year's Euros over there in Germany. Ukraine are second on 6 points, played 3 games. Italy, though, have only played 2 games. They've got 3 points. And North Macedonia now drop into 4th place. 3 points from 3 games.
Facing the sack, don't you think?
And Saka, the hero of the night.
Don't you think
Did
so?
we beat Italy at home or away?
Away.
We
It
beat
was
them
away,
away,
wasn't
didn't
it?
we?
Yeah.
So-
Northern Ireland losing at the moment as well. They're losing at home to Kazakhstan.
Really?
So not a good night for the
What?
losing at home at the moment
At
to
home?
Kazakhstan. Yep.
Could be another manager
In
about to lose his job.
answer that question, Robbie.
I think the North Macedonian manager, he might as well.
Oh, yeah, he might.
He
go.
might have a.
Did you
bad
find that
fly
quote
home.
from?
I can't
Yeah, you
find
find
it.
it quite-
I can't
Yeah, well,
find it.
come on.
I will find it.
He didn't even say that.
He did say that. He did say because I remember
Prove
saying
it.
it a lot.
Prove it.
Ask him. And the thing is, in
Prove
answer to
it.
that question, I respect everyone.
Can you prove it? No, you can't.
Hold on, I can prove it.
Can you prove it?
Can you prove it?
Can you prove it?
I-
No,
I-
you
I-
can't.
I-
Can you prove
I-
it?
I-
No, you can't.
I-
Can you prove it?
No, you can't.
I want,
Can you
Can
prove
you
it?
prove it?
I'd want Nigeria to win.
Can you prove it?
I would,
No, you can't.
I would drop Joy
Can
Dini.
you prove it?
Of course I can.
No, you can't.
Where?
Let me
Phil Foden. I can act like Phil Foden. I can.
let me give you some scores in some of the other games. Where Republic of Ireland are beating Gibraltar by 3-0 at the moment. Turkey, as I said, beating Wales 2-0.
Oh, wow.
Bad night for Wales, not looking like they're going to qualify for the Euros next year. France beating Greece by 1-0. Some of the other scores.
Who scored for
Ukraine
France?
beat. I can't see the scorer here. Ukraine beat Malta 1-0. Armenia 2. Latvia 1 in Group D. In Group H, Finland 6. San Marino 0. It was Slovenia 1. Denmark 1. That one finished. In Group I, Belarus are beating Kosovo 2-1. Israel 2. Andorra 1. And Switzerland drew 2-2 with Romania.
Have San Marino ever won an international match?
I think they did, didn't they? Didn't they have one game?
They got a draw,
Yeah.
I think.
No, but have they ever won a match?
No, I don't think they have. They might have done.
And Northern
Good
Ireland,
question, isn't it?
Northern Ireland beaten at home 1-0 by Kazakhstan.
That's the result now.
That's a big blow. That is a result. Yes.
I think they could be looking at a new manager there, mate.
Yep.
Yeah.
2 jobs, the North Macedonia job and the Ireland job up for grabs.
Of
Oh,
course.
Sam Allardyce might be up. Right?
Listen,
We're still waiting for you to provide proof of Teddy Sheringham
I can't
saying-
find. It's a shame. I can't
Well,
find it
it's then he didn't say.
now. He
that,
did say
as
that.
far
He did say that.
He
He
did
did
say
say
it.
that.
You'd
And the
be able to
funny
find
thing
it,
Can you
is,
prove it?
with Sam Allardyce,
Can you prove it?
now has made Dire Straits' song even better. Money for nothing, because that's what he's got. No, it's true. Dire Straits must be laughing. They're going all the way to the bank. Money for nothing and your checks for free. Because that's what he got. Leeds United should get a refund. No, it's true. Leeds United should get a refund. Because that's what he's enough money for nothing. You're paid to do a job.
God.
It's like paying to fix up a house and the house falls apart. You get a
No,
refund.
the
then.
house had fallen apart before. it
Mavropanos
there,
got
to
sent
be
off
They don't-
in the game against Greece. So
was
it was, Joel's footy. Mavropanos, remember he played for us?
Oh, Dinos, of course.
Mavropanos.
Wicked player. Yes.
Mavropanos.
Dinos, yes. Dinos, fantastic player, yeah. Yeah, but don't take the job then? If you can't fulfill
honest. Of course, he's
it.
going to take the job.
Don't take the job. Leeds United need a refund.
But what was he the reason they went down then?
Part of it. Don't take the job. No, don't take the job. Allardyce is a disgrace, like Phil Brown. He's another one that was an apology.
Get over it,
Is
man.
there anyone
Get
that
over
isn't
it.
a
They need to go
disgrace?
over it. Huh?
Is there anyone that isn't a disgrace?
Of course there is.
Who?
You're not a disgrace. Lee's not a disgrace.
yeah,
Robbie's
yeah.
not a disgrace.
Even though we think like England's better than Nigeria.
You can think that, can't you?
Goal scorer for France.
Mbappe.
Mbappe.
You say Mbappe.
Giroud.
I'm
say
saying.
Giroud? What do you
I'm
say?
saying. Tuchumeni.
Tchouaméni.
Yep.
Mbappe.
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 Somewhere else.
There's a penalty as well.
All right, Mbappe.
Is he a better player than Haaland? I think he is.
Better footballer. I think
Who would you
Harry
rather in your team? If you could get a choice at Arsenal, they said you can have Haaland or Mbappe.
Kane's- Haaland because he's for the physicality side.
I'd go Mbappe.
I think
I'd go
Mbappe
because
all
I
round.
think he's just so electric.
You could never
I think
keep
you
it
could
quiet.
then have another striker in there and
Yeah.
you'd score so many goals all around.
Play him on the wing as well.
Tomo says, all the panel, how special do you think the Rashford, Kane and Saka trio is? He says, amazing.
good.
free
I
kick.
reckon it's the
Amazing
best in
for-
Europe.
Best in
Very
Europe.
special.
Best in Europe.
Best in Europe.
Very special.
And I
not
say
the
that
world.
without
If
any
not the world.
equivocation. I'm not sure about that, but definitely Europe.
Better
the
than
best.
the world then.
Well, maybe the Argentine
Messi?
up front is
Messi and who?
Whoever's playing.
Messi and who?
Messi and they got the fella that play.
Alvarez.
Yeah, who plays as the Manchester City reserve.
But definitely Europe. Definitely Europe. I mean, who are Brazil? Their front three must be pretty.
No.
Richarlison. I will say it again. We have the best in the world.
But definitely Europe, though. Definitely Europe.
Bukayo!
And then Bukayo Saka getting interviewed there.
Brazil got some good players, by the way.
Superb.
He's got the match ball there. Congratulations going out to
Yeah,
him.
well done, Bukayo.
We're going to wrap it up now. Got to say thank you very much to Ty,
Thank you to DR Sports for
Laurie,
inviting me.
and also,
I'm still waiting for Ty to provide the proof of Teddy Sheringham.
Well, I'm
saying that he
also
hates
to
Arsenal.
Lee Judges. What we're going to do, Ty,
Yeah.
is you have until the next watch along.
What are you talking about?
Right, to
the-
get that
where's
information
the-
and bring it up.
Where's the next
No,
one?
because you made a serious
No,
allegation.
I'm
it's
not
true.
even sure when that is.
No,
It could be a
see,
while.
He used to say it.
So you've got
I'll
you've got
try my
time.
best-
I'll tell
I'll
you
try
what
my
we'll give you
best
to the Bias Premier League show.
I'll try my best to
over
find
on AFTV.
I'll
You
try
have
my best
until
to find
then to find that
I'll
information
try my
and
best
bring
to
it.
find it because it was a long time ago. I'll
If
try
you
my best to
don't find it, you have to apologise to Teddy
You
Sheringham.
must be joking. Apologise to who?
No, that's it. You're wrong, and you don't want to apologise.
You must.
Yeah, I
be
think Robbie's right about that.
You got to be able to be humble enough.
You made a serious
If you
allegation.
make a serious allegation and that allegation is incorrect,
Listen.
you must apologise.
I'd rather say Troy Deeney to somebody than apologise to Teddy Sheringham. What are you talking about? Apologising to him? You must be kidding.
Anyway, listen, I want to remind everybody about the big game coming up on Saturday at the New River Stadium, and that is in London, N22. It's the AFTV All-Stars
Come
versus
on.
the DR Sports All-Stars. I can tell you that Nines is going to be playing for the AFTV All-Stars.
Nines?
Yeah, he's playing for the AFTV All-Stars.
It's nine shining, eh?
So
Oh,
there's going to be
Nines.
there's lots of stuff. Lee Judges is getting his boots out.
Come on, Lee.
Ty's getting, you got boots?
Yeah, no, well, I've got AstroTurfs.
What type of boots you got?
AstroTurfs. I've got AstroTurfs.
What make are they? Mitre?
Funny enough, I am that
Dunlop.
old to remember them. I got
You got Dunlop as well.
I got Dunlop deodorant. The funny thing is that
about Brute 33?
No, not anymore. Adidas AstroTurfs, obviously other.
You know,
Brands are
back in the
available.
day, Mitre used to make a fantastic.
Oh, fantastic! Right, the
Still make
Rovers.
a good football.
good
You
football.
forgot goal. You forgot Gola. What about
Gola,
Gola?
remember Gola?
Great
Yeah,
boots,
Gola.
great boots.
Right, but the Claude Cup on Saturday, right, the 24th of June. Please come down and join us. Gates open at 2 o'clock. It's AFTV versus DR Sports All-Stars. And all the proceeds are going to be going to the Gunnar Claude Trust. It's a really, really good cause, and in memory of the great man. We're all looking forward to that day. So come down there and support the cause. And yeah, really looking forward to it. I want to thank everybody. Will you stream the charity match, says Daddy-O? It's not being streamed live, but we will be, of course, showing it a couple of days later on AFTV, and you'll still be able to make donations on that day. But what I want to just say is thank you to everybody
thanks very much.
who joined us on the stream tonight. It was a lot of fun. We've really, really enjoyed it. So thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for all
Keep
the
subscribing here
questions,
to DR Sports. We've got plenty of content for you right throughout the summer. We'll be doing the Women's World Cup coming up as well, when
Yes.
England are going to be in action. So make sure you check that out. But thanks for watching.
Thank
and
you.
we'll see you on the next one.
Peace.